things off on Inferno, a map that's starting to get slightly more popular in CS2. We didn't see it for the first few months of any tournament, but ladies and gentlemen, this one should be an absolute barn burner of a matchup.
They accidentally closed it.
Another rematch.
Mods, redo
Another
it.
chance to take it to London.
Nice.
And we'll see who can put their best foot forward in the pistol round here on Inferno.
Mods.
G2 taking on Navi, another blockbuster series
Mods,
for
please.
you. It's the pick of
Here we go.
G2. They'll start on the T side here.
You have to
got
re-enter
Smoke
if you
and
entered
a couple
before.
of flashbangs that all
Predictions
according
up.
to P250 for
Thank
Niko.
you, mods. Let's go.
Yeah. An absolute demon in the pistol
You have to
rounds,
re-enter.
and
Refresh if you don't see it.
just in general across the map. Last time we saw them.
I want Navi
the
to
most
win.
Explosive performance from Niko.
It is a
He had his
rematch. I want the
moments.
2-0, the
There's
back-to-back.
so much more out of him, so I'm expecting today to be a real Niko.
Nice,
day.
JL,
Next,
JL,
getting
great
shut
start.
down early, though. JL with the first
JL,
kill of the
JL,
series.
JL.
Monesy trying to get it back in the air.
Oh, that's my boss! What was that?
He got the headshot while he was still in the air. Niko now on his own. Still that trusty P250 in his back pocket, but can he actually do anything with it? He's looking to
was
slide on in.
disgusting.
Wonderful on the other side. Good
Better don't lose this,
headshot.
Navi.
Ima and Bits. 2 versus 1. A minute here. Niko, he's only got 2 bullets. He hasn't even reloaded yet. Why is he peeking like that? Dangerous move. They're coming for him. They're around the corner, shooting him in the back, hunting him down, relentless.
Niko on the
They don't
Zaza?
want to give him the chance to escape this one. He does get the kill, but he can't
Let's
win the
JL
round.
emote.
Yeah, he certainly
Plus
can't.
looking
He
at
gave
the
it a
wrong
good
cam.
effort, though.
Bro.
Niko, the P250,
Oh,
you're
man.
right, the 2 bullets towards Ruins is ambitious to say the very least, but it's JL, the one-man army, the solo behold, absolutely dunks him.
Disgusting.
With 3 beautiful headshots. He gets 4 kills in total. Niko made things uncomfortable. He finds a penultimate kill, but unable to convert the round. No plan found in either. It's Navi with the pistol on their opponent's pick under their belts.
Guys, you have to re-enter the
monesy
prediction. We had to redo it.
bringing out the hero AK.
Enter again now. I'm
It's Niko
closing
that
the
drops
link.
it as well, because he gets the 3 frags. He gets the extra $900 compared to his teammates. He drops the AK over.
Why is Simple not playing? He's
And
addicted to
Monesy,
Palworld, bro.
given the responsibility
He will
to
come
try
back
and
soon,
make
I
it
hope.
work. It's the sniper who's got it all to do. Glocks otherwise. Objective here to justify this investment has to be the plan. And it's a great start for monesy. Takes care of JL. Silences him early.
Alexi has a smoke. Are they going to respect it? Yeah, they should push through. Why would you wait? No! It'd be 9 on the other side, but it just gets wiped out. Niko with a stolen M4A1. And now surely they get the bomb plant as well. Bit very exposed. Is he going to check that tree position? I doubt it. Hunter just waiting there. No! He still finds it! What a beginning to this game. Everyone is fired up. It's Niko.
2v3.
In front of him, he can't get
Niko
around the
sloppy
corner.
today.
All right, he almost got stuck there. The bomb is planted. Niko
Nice.
lands another kill.
Immer.
Taking
Clutch
down.
master.
Wonderful. Immer,
No
what
kids,
have you
sadly.
got
9
for us
bullets.
here? A 1 versus 3 to try and clutch it, and he's already walking
time.
backwards. That bomb was planted really quickly, looking for the kill, but again, with no kit, he can't do it.
Oh my goodness. G2 have done it again.
There could have been a chance,
Against
no?
NIP, they won with just Glocks. You remember on Vertigo. Rushing B.
How can you forget?
And now they've done it again. A bit of assistance from the monesy AK-47,
No kid, I
don't get me
know.
wrong.
Absolutely.
But the hero AK lives up to its name. It cracks open the B bomb site, gives them some open runway. They
He's
swarm
not
the bomb
JKS.
site. There's an MP9
What does that
lying
mean?
in wait. Niko recovers the dropped M4. The second kill comes in. This was the moment. And bear in mind, Niko's got no Kevlar either. That's a monumental kill. Great contributions. He almost fumbled the retreat, but then gets himself a third. And there was no chance, and that's the absolute worst outcome for Navi at this point. You get $1,400 into this next round. And on the CT side, this is a death sentence. It's going to be a very weak force buy. We're talking 5.7s and deagles.
Yeah.
Maybe an MP9 at the very
Tech
top
pause.
end. But a technical pause, a moment's respite, but no chatting allowed.
Devastating early headshot that he got there on Wonderful, who was peeking in. Like, he just instantly lasered him.
Jungen, thank you for the
So
resub.
accurate.
Rausputin, Twitch
Like I
Prime,
said,
Tethers, 6 months. Ex-Lukas,
Last time for
1337.
Niko, I mean,
18
he had,
Monate.
I think a really
Emotional
good
3
map. But
months.
apart from that, it wasn't
Papa
that
Makra,
super
3 months in
sick
a row.
performance that we saw out
Poxy
of him.
Lava,
Honestly, he was doing quite a lot of work.
17 months. Of course.
I want to see Niko really step it up here. We already had the zywoo experience. What could be better? What could really, like, what's the next in line? Probably getting that Niko treatment.
So, we've got a single M4. One player isolated, and my
JL.
God, it's JL
Good
somehow finding kills, completely blind. He does manage to keep it to a 4-4. It still favors the T's and then some, but that's a nice little swing from Imma. Isolates the fight on niko, the smoke down towards Half-Full. They've got the man advantage, and there are weapons available towards Banana as well. CTs.
I love that Deagle skin.
Yet. Still on high alert here.
Man.
Plenty of time remaining. 1:05 on the clock is. Will be G2
from
trying
the
to reclaim
collection.
territory. Slowly but surely making their way back in towards the B bomb site. Strong smoke goes down. It's only Alexi B defending this side of the map. He's got one further smoke though, Anders.
Yeah.
He can wait till about the 40-second mark in seconds. Get this next smoke down.
Only Alexi B.
And just delay them as long as possible. Felt like he threw that a little bit early, but
maybe, yeah.
it's absolutely fine. See if it's enough. He is going to be tested, and the rotations are coming from the CTs here. Alexi B is burning to a crisp. His teammates need to arrive right now.
No
as
kids.
the bomb goes down. Can they? Oh, they can take it down. Oh, this is a bad play.
It really is. There's
we owned them!
Use 3 kills for him, only 14 seconds.
10 seconds?
They're never going to let you plant this bomb here. Of course, they're going to
Jesus!
go for it.
Flawless!
Shot. That's costly for G2, and that is a mistake.
I don't know why they rushed to plant the bomb like that. You could have just gone for a fountain plant, had cover, no one covering the banana position whatsoever.
Yeah.
After you get that all-important kill, it was a 3 versus 3. You could have planted anywhere else but there. They get the smoke down towards coffins. Behind the fountain would do. Yeah, niko can't believe it. No! It's a bit of a yes.
Let's go, bro. Let's fucking go.
They had the hero M4, giving G2
Guys, I'm closing the
prediction
prediction now. I actually closed it early.
And we get into it. Round 4. The war of attrition is officially underway. Forced by wards. It's niko this time with the rifle. Can he replicate the form monesy displayed previously? There's the opportunity, but JL gets away without taking any damage whatsoever.
Oh, they know about the AK now.
Nexa 0 kills, Hunter 0 kills, Hooksy 0
They
kills.
respect it now. They've
niko and
run into it
monesy
at least once.
10 kills between the two.
Actually rotating 3 people to the B bomb site. So
Oh my days.
if G2 follow through with this, if they actually smoke up, yet they're kind of maneuvering like they want to go back to B anyway. It is a really weak A bomb site if they do try and go for it. But look at the bomb.
Yeah, it's going
JL
towards
is there.
B, so looking for that banana split through CT spawn. Smoke down towards library. It's Imma, who's in the perfect position to get a double kill here. Should be able to find Hooksy, but he's done very well to trade that kill out. Alexi B on high alert.
What
He's
is he
being
cooking?
pincered right now. They'll boost up behind the smoke, and what a great call it is.
JL!
He reads it.
That's a
Double kill
tilter.
through the smoke. Maintains the advantage here. It looks like Navi have done enough.
We are
for 3
so
rounds.
crisp.
Monesy locked out of the bomb site. AK-47 in hand. 4 kills to find. Perfect flashbang.
15
Can
seconds.
get the
This
bomb
ain't
down, that'd be
happening.
something, but I don't think he has any
has
cover
the
towards
smoke,
CT
though.
spawn. He'll get the first, but very effective round. NaVi, they hold on. That's going to have to be the first
Bro,
eco
this
now,
Navi is
as
looking
G2
cream
will have
today.
No money after that force buy.
I'm so shocked that G2 are losing some of these rounds. The last one with the bomb plant exposed. This one, the boost against JL is sick. He was super exposed. I thought they would have got the kill on him, and then Hooksy would have been able to run in behind. It would have been just Alexi with an MP9 on the bomb side against 4 people. I'm really surprised.
It was a really nice call. Boosting behind the site.
I wonder what he's
was
talking
correct.
about. I hope he's not
Behind
asking
the
if
smoke, sorry, was
they
the
would eat
correct
him if he
call.
was a burger.
Should have got that kill. Didn't quite land the shot.
talking a
JL
lot
gets
right
a
now.
double. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely not taking anything away from JL. That's super sick. He's playing amazingly well at the start of this game. Bit getting a chance to flex. And he'll do exactly that. 2 kills, instantly shut down. A grenade, I think, on top of niko as well. Oh, this is getting a bit uncomfortable at the start, really, for G2. A frustrating way to begin a match. You feel like you have big moments. You fight hard for it. You're pretty much in some good winning positions, and then it kind of slips right out of your hands.
Yeah, most notably that open plant from Nexa.
It's cold right now. My feet are freezing.
That's where things started to spiral for them.
Why?
They didn't have to rush that plant. There was like 30 seconds left on the clock. They had smoke down towards the coffin side. A fumble scenario. And should be a guaranteed round here. JL can't believe his luck. He's being absolutely fed some kills. It's niko. Last player remaining. Best he can hope for is a bomb plant here. Drops the smoke. Going to try desperately to get it down. I think he's done enough. Not quite.
It's close.
It's very close. Good effort. They only get a single frag on the full eco, but here we go. It's going to be Navi beginning to stretch their legs here on Inferno.
If JL had lazily thrown down the Molotov and just ran with his back turned, which you sometimes see people do, they would have been powering through and shot him in the back. So it's good to see him not just throw it down and assume that it was going to be a wall, but actually holding it and getting the double kill. Small details like that. Also, I think it's just monesy and niko getting kills. hooksy's got one, Zywoo on Nexus, Zywoo on Hunter. We're in the 6th round starting now.
Hunter's had a pretty difficult tournament so far.
Yeah.
Really?
He hasn't looked as usual.
Nexus 0 and 5. Hunter 0 and 5.
I need to rediscover some of that. Whatever the moto is, get it back.
It would certainly help. Bear in mind, this is the map pick of G2 as well. Very early days. They're on the T side. Nothing to be alarmed at just yet. They lost the pistol. They did win that second round force buy, but then that
wonderful 0-2 doesn't fucking matter because they're winning.
Led them to this pretty large deficit, but certainly a recoverable one. As we do see AKs within the hands of the CTs, though. Nice. Imma letting himself known from the bedroom position. He'll find the aforementioned Hunter, who goes down 0-6 now. And now they can start to peel off. The initial investigation towards second mid was successful. They've got a 5-on-4. Money, resources being drained from G2 here. They do have multiple smokes remaining, a couple of Molotovs as well, but wonderful.
Orb and Jail
great
on
defensive
side.
Sniper, never really oversteps the mark. He plays the advantages. And he'll be holding towards Emo right now. You can Molotov that position. Let's see if they do so, though.
With JKS, this game would be over, yeah. May have been already 13-0 for Navi,
picked up there by Nexus, so maybe they can find him. That would be helpful. But they're a little bit late. Alexi started to show up.
Wonderful.
It's absolutely amazing, but it's Alexi who gets the first one to try and make it in. Defensive sniping coming out. You mentioned it, and here we are. Wonderful. Landing a shot on Nexa. They're trying to bring it back in the round. 15 seconds left. hookzy, a huge double kill. Puts it within the realm of possibilities, but JL in the fountain.
No time, 7 seconds.
Trying to see if he can find that kill.
hookzy needs the ace.
hookzy, who's now alone, and time has run out. He cannot win the round unless they peek him again, which they've no reason to do.
hookzy 4 kills.
Now out looking to see if hookzy wants to give up his life. It's actually a quad kill for hookzy, but they still lose the round.
He saves the AWP. He can throw that over to monesy in the future, but still a disappointing finish. They don't really break through the B bomb site once again. They lost the initial pick in towards second middle. It's Imma. Like we said, when you've got the AK-47s, you can play on the front foot. You can play on those front lines. Go for the one taps. He's actually looked much better in recent tournaments as well. Imma had a slow start in NaVi. Good job from hookzy to keep the AWP in play at the very least, but smiles all around.
Why is he doing that?
They just don't have the resources to
they're
go
not
with
streaming, buddy.
G2 will get monesy.
He's so cognizant of the camera.
He takes a lot of damage en route towards Banana, down to 67.
Don't other pros try to like
we know a player
blend it out, focus on the game.
Capabilities will be able to make this one work.
I have to assume that Navi won't easily peek into this orb either. They know it's in play.
Yeah.
So it's not some sort of big surprise. Why would you go and fight him at Banana or something else? Just play this round a bit more slowly. Hope to put him in an awkward position. They don't have, well, they have one smoke on monesy to try and set this one up. See the jumping peek around the corner? Want to do it again? No, I don't think so. Yeah, smoke it off again. That's how you want to do it.
Nice.
Don't give him the opportunity. And 3 people at the B bomb side. They've been doing that quite a bit. 2-man setup over at A, where G2, I think for the first time, are going to try and actually take a look at the A bomb site. They've been ignoring that for the first 6 rounds of the game.
Shut up.
It's one of the reasons why Wonderful's only got the 1 kill. He's been playing over here most of the time, so hasn't really been needed at all.
Come on.
The chicken is first in the middle, but the rest of G2 they're right behind.
Nice incendiary. As we said, Wonderful doesn't usually overstep the mark. He's got fantastic mechanical ability, but he wants to make sure he wins the round, doesn't take any risks for his team. That's a great opening kill, secures the advantage, but monesy will respond in kind.
Oh god.
Lovely
Oh
shots
god.
being delivered now.
Come on, bit.
One more kill from him. He's not going to find it. Advantage now as monesy delivers a disgusting shot through the wall.
JL won't
and
be
now
free.
poor old JL.
He will go for this.
3 versus 1.
He thinks he's him.
A double AWP setup on the T side here. Hunter
And little did you know.
would love his first kill. Build that confidence up. Oh, there it is.
Nice try.
And you give monesy an AWP, even with Glocks around him, and as the round is still possible.
I can't believe it, especially because Wonderful got the first shot on Hooksy, who was jumping.
A 5-on-4. You think that would be enough? monesy, though, even with half HP, niko will join him. And like I said, Bit had to find at least 2.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed by the pistols, the AWP, gross shot.
Man.
And there's nothing they could do. That's going to be G2 arriving back in Inferno just in the nick of time. 2 rounds to their name now, but a nice injection of cash. twistzz, very happy to see that, I'm sure.
That last kill from monesy, the double scope actually made that kill so much harder. But he got it anyway, still flicked and got it. Oh man.
It's niko's talent #1 pattern.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Blade and twistzz both getting a chance to chime in. For
niko
all the
always
really
has been
painful
goofy
rounds
with
that
skins.
G2 have lost so far on the map, at least this is one that they get back. I mean, that's a little bit of redemption on their side.
He used to have like a
it is still
really
shit
talent blue jump for the
NaVi
longest
here, so I don't want to get too carried away, but they need to build something on top of this, right? We say it all the time, like the one odd round is not going to be good enough. You have some consecutive rounds, maybe put a little bit of pain into NaVi.
Most notably, Nexter and Hunter yet to arrive. It's the P90 rush.
What?
An old classic, a fan favorite.
LOL!
And it's actually going to work out. Not the double kill. It actually leads him to a disadvantage here. You don't see many in-game leaders calling that. It's avant-garde.
What is that?
Super high level game. He rushed the B bomb side with a P90 through the Molotov, and he actually got the kill on jail.
He got the kill.
If they would have followed through, it would have just been Alexi with an MP9 on the other side. They would have for sure won that one.
Holy.
That is so sick. Hooksy creating the memes around himself for the moment.
Lord, that's awkward.
What? Ima for niko. They did not see each other. I don't know how. I'd love to see both their replays after this one. Under a minute now. And I think Alexi actually joined Ima on that side. So now they're both towards CT spawn. niko, a little bit more patience, a couple of steps forward, and he can get the opening kill here. Oh, he's not looking for it. They don't see him either on top of the smoke. There we go. He can't spin around in time. And Ima, one-hand cannon, able to take him down. Next, a drop very low.
Monesy shines on this bomb site, though.
In 35 seconds.
I'm telling you, bro, this is one of those rounds.
He needs another 3.
Oh, look at the movement. Prancing around the map, but Ima will deny the plan. That's very important. monesy thrust into the clutch. We've seen him here before. These are the sort of scenarios he can win. 20 seconds. Need to try and isolate these kills. The first kill, no problem whatsoever. Dancing around. Bomb on his back. What's the next maneuver here? 10 seconds remaining. Players behind him, though. A chance of glory, but one that won't be converted. niko sneaking through the back lines like ships in the night. They pass in the smoke. He gets towards ruins. But the perfect counter, a boosted player just above that smoke. They spot him before he can make his first incision.
And he was looking for Alexi, who at last sighting was on top of first oranges. So that's why he's checking the down. He's not checking for the boost, right? He thinks that Alexi's there alone. So why would he? No one could be boosted even.
So unfortunate. The P90 rush, Anders, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, but legendary nonetheless.
Oh yeah, still goes down in the history books. Oh, you're burning.
This has to be some of the most painful rounds of Counter-Strike I've seen out of G2 for a really long time. And they are a team that have a history of tilting a little bit.
Yeah, certainly.
Or a lot, even.
Yeah, or a lot.
I was being kind.
And they are getting manhandled. On Inferno right now. Shot, he just knows he's going to hit. Every time. These AWPers, these enigmatic ones like zywoo and monesy, they're on a different level.
Yeah. I don't even know if they can explain how they know. It's like it's just a feeling in their brains. Like telling them now's the time. And then a wrong. Almost never wrong. monesy, 9 kills. niko on 9 kills. Hooksy had that amazing quad round that they lost anyway, but Hunter and Nexter are still absent from the game. You need to step it up here. If they win this round, there's no more money on Navi, and it could be a really big bounce back. G2, it's been painful, but they're definitely not out of it yet. hookzy, another good opening. Not with the P90, but the MP9 this time. And they are rotating around. They've created an
nice bit.
What?
Nice nade. He hits the headshot on monesy, and it's a 3 versus 3. Bomb is going to be planted here.
Nice.
Oh, before it even do, Niko's dead.
Gets available.
He pops
the
the smoke
1
himself
kill,
there.
1 7
Niko
in the
didn't
clutch.
see it coming. This
Who
retake
believes?
wasn't looking possible, but all of a sudden the round is back on. CTs do have kits available. A flashbang within their ranks as well. All 3 players coming in towards shore, but they need to get their skates on. Hunter residing in the bedroom, leaving the heavy lifting to Nexa. Bear in mind, these are the 2 players that are yet to really have any sort of impact. Hunter, prime opportunity to put this one down. Finds it close in the back, and there we have it. A clean round from G2. Just what they needed when things were beginning to spiral here. And you mentioned it, the money is very low on the Navi side. They're going to be in a lot of trouble going forward now. They will have 0 lost bonus accumulated.
I saw those 2 names, Hunter and Nexa. I thought, oh, don't let it be this round where they slip up and let it go, but they don't. Absolutely rock solid play. Nexa obviously down in the pit, but Hunter understanding exactly when to push. He knew, he got the information from Nexa, and that was it. Good communication, good setup, and a force-up from Navi. Oh, almost getting away with it there, but Hunter activated, finally. hookzy, he's out of control. He can't be stopped.
Just buying SMG
full
every
investment.
round. And rushing banana. We've got P90s, Mac 10s, MP9s.
Oh no.
Somewhere out there is Karrigan and Boomich nodding at him like, yeah.
That's how you do it.
You're under something.
Snappy
Bro, that deal is so good on my tripping.
Like, some of those IGLs that,
we never
that
see
enjoy
it.
that kind of Counter-Strike. Wonderful. Deagle, the force-up,
Kind of
has
based.
failed.
Yeah. This isn't a lifeline for G2. This is a life raft. That force buy does nothing for NaVi. hookzy taking matters into his own hands. The B rush once again, this time successfully breaching the bomb site, mowing them down, farming that money. And they might be able to turn this around and actually get the 6-6 scoreline when things were looking devastating for them at one point. Some crushing defeats, some awkward rounds. But now 2 opportunities and 1 that should be an absolute wide open net as they face 5 USPs here in the penultimate round of the half. 6-5, an absolute lock-in. hookzy can just maintain control of this Mac 10.
Full
An
eco.
old classic boost here.
Yes.
5-man setup. You're just hoping that hookzy tries his luck again. They just want to take down hookzy, I think.
Yeah. Punish him
Astralis
for his lack of respect over at this bomb site. Gonna be a bit of a nasty surprise, even if the USPs don't do a lot of damage.
No,
like,
should have been dead, man.
I'm good. Instant call. Round's won. I mean, it probably already was, but now it's even more definitely won.
Yes, indeed. There's not really much that can be said or done. Hunter, like, he would love some frags here, though, Anders.
Yeah.
He'll get 1. Not ideal, but hookzy continues to farm. He has had nothing but SMG kills. Julies as well. He's got like the cheesiest loadout you can have in all of CS2.
What's he doing? What's he doing to our game?
Well, it's the last round coming up next, so surely he doesn't maintain the SMG.
Get the P90 again.
Okay, I actually don't mind that. Yeah, get the P90.
I'd pay him some money to do that one more time. I want to see that. It was so cool.
He'll go with the AK.
Yeah, sensible choice. hookzy's top fragging. It's one of those days. Okay.
Well, this has been one of those games as well where it's been one-sided for the first 6 rounds and then one-sided in the other direction in the last 6. This is like a common occurrence in CS2, unfortunately. One difficult round, one mistake can unravel the entire team. niko takes a ton of damage at the half wall here. Flashbangs being deployed at the top, so are bullets from bits. He gets the first kill. hookzy this time down early. And there will be a likely 7-5 finish here. NaVi, final round, huge advantage. Bit will extend it. Not really much left to be said here. Hunter fighting tooth and nail. He hasn't got the bomb, but monesy does. AWP, if they can get the plant down and the smoke towards Moto, there is a chance here, Anders.
Yes, there is. It's not done yet. Put monesy in the pit and let's see if they can get rid of him. They do have a Molotov, so if they can set that up, they can try and burn him out.
And they've done a nice open plan as well. It's locked up behind the box, so monesy can actually see it from multiple angles in the pit.
Yeah, it's critical. He picked up a smoke. Was that on Bit?
Yeah,
Nah,
must
he
have
had
been.
it, bro.
One more smoke to put it down. That's a huge issue. Do they want to try and boost behind it? If not, then they have to flash their way through. They're running out of time quicker than you'd like here. There's the smoke going down to try and buy a little bit of space so they can push forward. But Hunter is in front of the smoke. He goes down. Monesy.
Monesy 1v3.
Doesn't connect, and now the pressure is on. They're all around
Time
him
low.
coming in. The
10-second
grenade
defuse.
lies in front of him, and he can't do anything about it.
we
They're
have it?
already on the defuse. Wonderful will hunt him down, and they just hold on.
We do right. Oh my days.
Oh, that's how it
Jesus.
ends. 7-5. Navi with a bit of a lead going into the second half.
Oh, not even close, man. Running an edge, we have no edge during the second half.
It's a really interesting
of
time
this
to be playing
beautiful
Counter-Strike.
best of 3, boys. I actually want to see
You
this.
challenge as a coach now. Do you feel like you're ready for this challenge? This way you
didn't see
want
this.
to be in your career right now?
This boy is ready.
He's ready.
This boy,
He's
yes.
doing a good job. Was this
Thank you, son.
was this always the dream? Is this always the future for tazz after he finished playing?
I always said that I don't want to be a coach. Like
Okay.
the whole time I was playing, because I felt like it's a very different aspect of how I used to be as a player. But when I got contacted by G2, I was like, okay, this is the only team I want to coach. Like basically, this was the only team that I felt like I can go in and I will understand the guys, and the guys will understand me because of where we come from, and it just felt natural to join this team. And I'm very happy now being a coach of G2 and having Philip being a coach of FaZe, and he already won a couple tournaments. It just gives me extra kick and extra motivation, and I'm kind of motivated person, so if you give me more fuel, then hey, I take it.
You seem very relaxed these
motivated
days,
him.
Taz. I used to be a little bit scared of you back in the day when you were a player. Like, for you, Ilya, how's it playing with him? Is he chill? Has he calmed down a bit?
You can say it. That's true.
Sometimes.
Say it.
Sometimes. You want to have some fire though. You want to have some passion, right?
I will leave now.
He has a good balance. He's hard worker, and he's putting a lot of effort in the game, and he's helping the team a lot. And obviously, like, if you want to be a good coach, like, sometimes you have to be calm, sometimes you have to be more, I would say, like, not strict, but in a good way, you know. And he's having a good balance.
But I don't scream.
No, you don't
I
scream.
don't scream.
No, but I mean strict, like
if I-
targeting
yeah,
a mistake, you know.
yeah.
So
It's like-
you're doing good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
So he's having a good balance, and I really like it. And last days on the boot camp were really productive.
He respects that. Hey, new world record, watch. Wait, what? Higher. Lower. Higher. Without thinking on anything. Lower. Higher. Lower. Oh! Dude, that doesn't count. Bro, stat FN, I didn't read it. I couldn't read it in time. I'm a slow reader. Lower. Higher. Lower. Oh my days. Higher. Faction new. Come on. Higher, stat FN. Richtig. Lower. Nah, bro. Boys, after this, FaZe Clan versus Liquid. Just so you know, and then Big Clan as well in the unit. Vamos. Let's win this.
London calling indeed. We have 5 more slots available for Spring Groups 2024 happening. Oh, sorry, Spring Finals, I should say, happening in June 2024. Which one of these 2 teams will be entering the arena next? It's either NaVi or G2. The former post 7 rounds on their CT side. They had a flying start, but G2 closed the gap on their map pick and were full send in the pistol and silenced USP for monesy, a staple of his play as the aggression comes to a standstill. They wait for the next move from NaVi.
Yeah, and that was Imma interrupting the push down the middle. Hunter will open it up. Monesy still looking for something here. Unable to connect with anyone. They're a little bit stretched out. Oh, here comes the surprise. Imma could have had the double right then and there. They traded back and forth, and still with G2 slightly in the lead. Alexi, he was really far behind with the bomb. A chance that he could have got segmented from the rest of the team, and they couldn't even got the bomb here, but they can still win the round. They got a smoke and a Molotov. Alexi with the health, he's obviously going to have to be the one planting the bomb at some point if they can get into a site.
That's a massive if. They throw a decoy, suggesting
Ooh, Jaxi,
it's
remind
some
me about
sort of
that, okay?
limp fake. And by the looks of things, we'll
I'll check
end
after.
up towards B eventually. Gonna run the clock down.
Can't fake anyone with Niko here, right?
That's a very good point.
How much I love all of them.
Like I said,
Puss,
it's
bro, puss.
a desperate
Right now I'm a
attempt.
little bit fried because
Yes.
too many crazy games, not gonna lie.
I mean, technically, you can smoke off CT spawn. Maybe you can land a Molotov on Hunter in this, or sorry, on Hooksy in this position.
I'm overstimulated.
But it's questionable at best. Already found out. Yeah, they know what's coming. Bit is going to be dead.
Alexi,
Alexi, a chance
B1v3.
for a bomb plant. We know how important it is because it means you can buy around early. You can get into the game much sooner.
Alexi, this is
Trying
your
to
old
punch in
team.
those digits, but executed by Nexa instead.
Nice try.
Really important to get that last one before the bomb is planted.
Oh, absolutely. They definitely could justify sacrificing a player in that 3 versus 1, denying the all-important plant. Hooksy just had to find that low HP player, which he did. And it will be the pistol going in favor of G2. Nice aggression at the start, trading out the kills, found the man advantage. Hooksy, solo hold towards B, holds onto it admirably. You can see even with the Molotov going down, stays alive.
No.
His teammate denies the plant, and G2
Wonderful.
back on track. Round 14, no bomb planted as mentioned, so it has to be the eco here. Glocks and a couple of P250s. Next up, fits himself up high and mighty on top of the atrium. Okay, don't mind us from Immo. Good pacing.
Yeah, he's getting so much real estate on the map. Kind of set up for G2. You have the rifles, you should be winning it, but it is just really awkward.
This
Not a
is doable.
flashbang on Navi to set anything up, otherwise I think that's where you can
It is
really
a full
break
eco.
apart this kind of a defense. But you can kind of tell if somebody dies here towards this double setup,
Here we go.
suddenly it's just chaos all around. monesy, good spray, good continuation. I think that creates enough space that they're not in danger of losing the round, but they might lose another player here. monesy's very, very low.
How's my
Now they're
music
stuck
alive?
in the pit. I don't think they're going to be able to get the bomb. Oh, maybe. They just run right out.
The nade might finish him off.
We take a plant on the full
Whites,
eco.
bomb planted. They'll take that all day long. They were going to buy regardless in the follow-up round, but that certainly gives them a nice injection of cash. G2 tie things
Nice
up
knife, love
7-7.
combo
It's
on
our
Nexa.
first map. It's their pick.
Bad corner on the
And
karambit,
now it's anyone's game.
but knife
It will
love
be
combo is
enough
nice.
to bring out the wonderful AWP if they really wanted to. I don't think we'll see it this early on the T side. The bomb going down certainly is a welcome addition to round 15 coming up next. So,
I mean, this is a very open game now.
JKS would have good corner.
7-7.
I can't remember if JKS had good skins.
Oopsie. He really put so much effort into that first half. He's tied with monesy for top frags at 13
I think he had a
each.
gut knife scorched. With jade gloves.
Still got
Battle
MP9
scar.
in play. Maybe could have had something else, but it's got some utility up here, jumping around the wall. And so Boomich is practically addicted to doing that.
you can see they've got a reservoir of utility over there at B. niko setting up for retake utility potentially. When I say that, it means incendiary by the car, smoke by half wall, retake with a flash, and this is what you're going to see right now. Smoke, Molotov behind it, flashbang over. You don't have to swing. It's just designed to push any T's of the car back. And no one there. It just takes a lot of vision and information
Shut
away
the
now.
fuck
You have
up,
to
you fucking bitch.
Hello,
readdress
covering
the
the
issue. You have
stream.
to flush it out
Wondering
again.
if
You
you'll
have to
be
check the
casting
sandbags.
Banjika at any point today.
Break through that smoke.
Banjika, yes, of
So
course.
let me know,
Allows
I'll
him
be in
to just
his
have
offline
one
chat.
player
Cheers,
over towards
blood,
me. That's
keep
going to be
up the good
niko.
work.
I'll be in
Smile.
his
He bosses the
offline
defense.
chat. Oh man,
With the suggested retake utility.
you need more than God. Niko?
There's very little time for this round to work out for Navi. 30 seconds.
Oh, it's gonna
Molotov
be-
there on monesy.
Alexi
You
B
get brought
special.
at the right time. It's going to be
20
absolutely
seconds.
sick. Deep HE as well. Oh, it blows up Imma. This has to work. They're jumping out right now. 18 seconds.
bit,
on the clock.
bit.
It's
Yeah.
madness. Navi, you
Bang.
have time for this fight. You need to get the bomb planted. And they're absolutely getting wiped out. Denied even getting into it here. That late couple of
JL
nades
went
that
full
they just
silent, no?
saved on the G2 side. Enough
He's
to
still
slow
at 10
down
kills.
Navi even further. And JL just to save the AK. That's big.
Well, that's monumental. Well played. When I said the Alexi special, he really does favor the apartments pounce on the T side of Inferno. Historically, even rolling it way back to Ence days, he would love these sort of approaches, flashing out, smoke down towards Moto, flooding out of the apartment's position. Doesn't work out for them this time. JL, he entered this one on an absolute heater. He actually had, what, the 4 kills in the pistol, was looking like to have one of those astonishing games.
Yeah.
But he's only got 10 frags now. Not like a bad performance, but just the way he entered the server, you thought he'd carry that momentum on. G2
JL lock in again, bro.
establishing themselves in the second half. They've got a 3-0 start. Orb now for monesy as well. One more buy in reserve. Changing the stance over towards Banana. They take assertive control at the beginning here. It costs you a lot of your utility, but you know you're up against the pistols. You're to deny their execution potential here, and you've got the firepower advantage. You can actually hold the AWP at the car position as a turret, and then have all the rifles enabled in those crossfires over towards A.
Bro, the G2 jersey is throwing me off guard right now.
Pull the trigger now, monesy. It's a free shot against Alexi.
And you can see they've left him like a full utility belt.
Yeah.
So when he gets a kill, he can drop the HE, then he can drop the smoke. If he gets in trouble, incendiary at the entrance, allowing time for rotations to come through. So
I swear if you just glance at the shot,
like the risk might look significant, but he's actually got a lot of control. And so did Nexa, at least for the first kill. niko will chime in.
it looks like this, I swear on God, bro. If you just glance at it,
JL,
the way the
nothing to do
line
here.
is there, and then the white thing in the middle, I can't unsee it.
And a Tech 9 in hand.
Could be in a little bit of trouble here, Navi. You can kind of tell that even if G2 fumbled a bunch of rounds early on, they still had a pretty decent first half, and the second half has been really great for them. They're in the lead. They've got the money on their side. Navi not quite getting the bomb plants that they need either.
Yeah, you're dead on.
You're not doing enough damage either, right?
G2 was 6-2 down. It looked like they weren't going to arrive here today. They're a very slow start, but they managed to post 3 rounds in a row towards the end. Lay down the foundation for the 7-5 scoreline.
It's a little bit late.
And now it's just round after round. 8-7. Oh, sorry, 9-7, I should say.
Oh no.
Yeah, Blade with the tactical papers out there. Dossing through what's going on.
The dossier.
Yeah. Hopefully there's something in those papers that'll give him a chance to get back into this one. 2-round deficit for Navi.
Here we go.
Really, it's the money. It's not the build on that CT side that's keeping me concerned for Navi. See if they could do some more damage. 3-man setup early on at the B-bomb site. Navi themselves ran this kind of a setup quite a bit and weren't really called on it too much. There weren't a lot of times where it was a fast A attack for G2. Doesn't look like Navi themselves are looking to try and pressure that side of the map all that much at the moment. But if they did, good chance they could overwhelm this kind of a double setup. The window maybe to do it is closing slightly here. niko coming in from the other side. We saw in the last game the weakness of the setup, though, if you actually go out apartments and you have the right flashbangs for it. But I guess Navi already tried that a couple of times and it hasn't worked out, so I don't know if they will want to do it a third time.
Minute remaining. Oh, I can't unsee that tuxedo.
Grenades in the middle, they blow open that smoke. It couldn't have been any better timing. Hunter, good double kill, but coming in.
Nice spit.
And he can just walk right in to that shot.
That has to be it.
He's got 16 kills. A huge reason why Navi might win this round. 2 versus 3, and the bomb is going to get planted. Bit might be very, very low on health, but he's finding himself in the graveyard. Going to be hard to clear him out of this one.
Yeah, they popped the smoke for a second, but it's another one lands. They'll try it again, but I think they realize that this one is over. Courtesy of Bits, finding 2 very significant kills out of the apartments there, especially the boosted player a quad. NaVi will post their first after going 0-4 in the second half. They close the gap. A 1-round game as we go 9-8, but plenty of resources available for GT going forward. This is not a reset. They'll save the AK-47 and AWP. Plenty of cash otherwise.
You know, because they changed the railing on the exit?
Yes.
I think if you're playing that quad position now, I don't think he was ready for Bit being able to just walk out. Like, nobody has to jump up and try and, like, it's such a surprise. A tiny, look at this next one. Like, he can just walk right into it. I don't think Nexa, he's probably in the back of his mind thinking that he has to jump up, but not the case anymore.
I am
it's a good
freezing, bro.
But there it is, the first round. NaVi finds some form on the T side, working through those apartments, and we'll take a tactical timeout.
So cold right now.
Blade trying to stabilize the ship here. It's getting a little bit
Another
choppy out
timeout.
there. He seems calm though. Have a look at the scoreboard while we're here. It's monesy, 15 kills, 10 deaths at the very top. niko and hooksy and Hunter not far behind at 13 frags apiece. So Hunter's turning his game around. He was 0-7 at one point.
True.
More power to him. That could be one of the challenging things about playing the game. It's one thing if the whole team is falling apart, but if one or two players having a hard time and they can't turn it around, but the rest is playing well, that could be quite a lot of pressure on an individual.
The tuxedo, I swear. No way I'm the only one seeing that.
I think both Nexa and Hunter are 1-7 at one point.
Yeah.
So, what a turnaround it's been.
Well, not much separating these two teams now. The first map of our best of 3, the Group C final. Winner of this series goes directly to Spring Finals in London, happening in June. Get your tickets now. It's going to be one hell of a tournament. A glorious return to London. We've had some iconic tournaments there over the years.
We just sent the world's #1 team to play, so
It's true.
it's a solid start.
I would love to go to London.
Could be more to come.
Yeah, 5 slots available at this stage, with Vitality taking the first of 6. We are going to fill 4 of those slots after we complete the games today. NaVi versus G2 right now.
Easy.
Liquid FaZe coming up next. And Virtus Pro Big to close out the day. For now, though, we
Come on, nice, JL.
Bomb side. It's JL with the
Alexi
opener.
8 HP.
They know Monetys and Spawn. They've got to try and flush him out. Perfect grenade in more ways than one. He gets the intel and the frag. They cross over eventually, but he's given them a fighting chance on the G2 side. niko covering the extremities here, waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and will challenge Bit at the sandbags.
Oh god, triple
Yeah,
flank.
but Bit has been the hard carry of the team. He has to stand up to 3 people coming
No.
in, and he can get none of them. Hunter the one to take him down, and now the
There's
retake
so much
is definitely
util to
on here.
retake.
NaVi just starting their own comeback. They don't want to fall short already. They have to hold on to this one. Hold on to the bomb for as long as
Bomb
possible.
is getting low though.
G2 setting up some smokes now, flashing their way through. The spray, it looked good. It almost got the kill, but they
Wonderful!
keep on trying. Wonderful!
Don't peek,
It's
don't
2 big
peek.
kills.
Oh! Wonderful 3K
That
with
is
the AK.
magnificent in the corner. A triple. He saved NaVi.
Not known to be a rifler is wonderful, but apparently he can do it all. Lovely sequence there, very controlled, very calm on a retake that looked destined to go in favor of G2. Hunter hitting absolutely everything en route as a 3 versus 1.
Man.
Wonderful, mows them all down. Time was on his side. He converts it, even if he died in that final interaction, and as he still wins the round. They knew it as well. Before that shot had even landed, you can see the smile on JL's face. That is significant. That is massive from Wonderful.
NaVi went way
Best
too late as well,
contribution
no?
thus far.
They wouldn't have even had it.
He was bottom of the scoreboard, and then some up until that moment. He now ties up with Alexi B in terms of frags. And overall, we've got a tied game, 9-9. Money is there for 2 players. We've got 7K on monesy, 5K on niko. Everyone else hovering around the $2,500 mark. So yet another tactical timeout. As we're going to go the full distance here. SMGs have been deployed. Nexa and hooksy will have to make do.
Here we go.
monesy pressure on him to find some opening picks once again. This time making his way towards the apartments. Solo.
We were blessed with a fantastic best of 3 to start the day with. This one has the makings of another really great series. It looked like NaVi had given up a little bit here in the second half, but no longer. Hooksy, look at how he's just pressuring, standing at the edge of the flames without touching them. That's narrow margins.
niko just trying to spam, obviously trying to do some damage as well, but more importantly, baiting hooksy, just suggesting that they're just going to be spamming for now. hooksy thinking better of it, offers to smoke up, and maybe wants to leave niko as that aforementioned turret. Once again, he hasn't got the AWP, but he's got another smoke. Can hold them at bay if required. He doesn't want to deploy until he absolutely has to, and he's feeling too much pressure because he is now the last standing player at the B bomb site. hooksy in between A and B.
You can kind of see the cogs are turning there on G2, right? They're running back and forth, they're adjusting. Now they've brought hooksy back, but for a minute he was over at the A-bomb site. They really want to make sure they're in the right position. Navi, though, they've done a good job. It would have been a 4-man setup at the A-bomb side. They brought it down to 3 by just kind of taking back
30 seconds, classic Navi round.
That's the first piece of the puzzle. The next piece is getting the entry.
Here we go. 3 defenders on the side.
Wrapping around. I'm worried about the time, though. 20 seconds.
We know what we're doing with Navi.
The entire round. Navi,
Nice
don't
bit.
leave it too late. Bit with
Nice.
a kill. Wonderful shooting. Monesy
Hunter
in the
still
back
on
of the
site.
head. And Hunter, he's no
Bomb
longer
fell
got
off.
any teammates. Absolutely
Fine.
taken
Let's
down.
go, bro.
The whole bomb site's wrapped up. 6 seconds as they start
Clean,
the bomb part.
clean.
It's kind of scary, but it was well calculated.
Bro, what am I reading?
It was always
It's
gonna be
big German team.
difficult
It's
round
ohnePixel
G2
German
entering
dude.
with a
It's
couple of
ohnePixel German.
SMGs.
Germany? Wallhack?
VP of Monesy
Is
unable
G2 a
to
German
get
team? G2
overwhelmed
coach is
as
German, right? Cheater! Fuck, mayonnaise is cheating! Bro,
Once again, with
what?
another double kill upon
I would
arrival,
pay to see you sitting behind that
absolutely
keyboard.
destroying the defense. And at this stage, that's where Navi will start to cruise in the lead. They're in
Someone
a
is
fantastic
typing that.
position to close out their opponent's pick-handers. That was the force pipe, bear in mind. We're at the latter stages
And yes,
of this
I'm
game.
German.
They take the lead, and now the money is going to be under a lot of pressure. This is bit like, how much work has he done?
It's
From the opponent's position, like Nexa, it keeps getting rocked. Hooksy tried to hold on to the MP9, that's all they had left. You can see Hunter does look a little bit
Full
frustrated
eco on
as they
G.
have to enter a full eco scenario. This round is guaranteed. Navi will have 11 rounds on the board. Just a matter of time before they convert it. Can they keep it clean is the only question.
I feel like it was just the other day that I was leveling some criticism against Bit, saying that he, hasn't really been performing up to the level that you would have expected, and maybe that was true at one point, but
Not anymore.
this is the kind of performance that you want out of Bit.
Bit is back, baby.
Maybe people forgot about it, but the duo of Bit and Simple just made the original Navi lineup look so ridiculous because he's just so good. But obviously they've been through a lot of turbulence, and it looked like it took him a while to recover his own game. They do walk into a bit of a stack here, and they actually do lose Alexibi, which is unfortunate. But at least they know that the stack is there. We'll see. Looks like they don't even want to fall back. They might just want to try and face it, use the grenades to clear it out. It's a bit risky, but the AKs should be coming out on top of this one. Hunter up here.
Whoa.
Lands a
But they
good
can't
shot on
retrieve the
JL.
rifles.
40 seconds. They're doing a good job. They know that someone's back here. So Hooksy, I don't think there's a way out of this one except death.
Hey, they made it uncomfortable. There's been about a dozen dinks here from those USBs.
Yeah.
A couple of kills, $0 invested into the round. You'll take it, I suppose.
Let's go, bro.
It's about as good as it was ever going to be. Next up, waiting patiently in spawn, but that is going to be the round all done. 11 for Navi as they look to steal away Inferno. It's the first map of our series here. Mirage up next, the pick of Navi as well.
JKS would clutch,
Nuke if
yeah,
required.
definitely.
And for now, next up, maybe he gets one. 2 of them are low.
Yeah, it's doable. But not if you don't hit the shots. Ima with a 4 kill in this one. They'll take it. 11-9. Navi getting closer now. 2 rounds away from picking up the map here.
Very close. TaZz knows it. You can feel this one slipping out of their grasp. For context, if you didn't watch the previous game, I'm going to explain it one more time. The format here today, all 4 series, whoever wins it will take 4 teams to London, to the World Finals or Spring Finals. Tomorrow, all the losers will have a new bracket, but we'll have 2 more slots available, 6 in total, 1 of which has already gone to Vitality. So you're not out of the tournament if you lose this series, but my God, would you ever like to just end things now and secure it today?
Oh, no question. There are some dangerous teams left out there.
Yeah, big clan.
And again, for both G2 and Navi, even though they're really strong teams, and they're certainly showing it
Here we
today.
go, 11-9.
They've shown some weaknesses every
2
once in a
more
while, too.
rounds.
They've shown a little bit of inconsistency every once in a while. So, yeah, get it done with now. Don't leave it up to chance. Finally, a buy coming out from G2. See if they can return to their winning ways. They've got everyone activated
banana
ridiculously.
setup.
Hunter is now top fragging on G2. I just can't even believe that. Again, I just have to remind you, he was 1-7 at some point in this game. He just was completely not playing the game, but that's in the
Jail
past.
fell off.
So
He was at 10, 11
three
kills for
players
the past,
for
what,
G2
10
towards
rounds?
B at the start.
Lock in,
Primarily
Gamble.
just dropping off utility. Set up that turret once
Lock
again. This
in.
time, monesy's on the half wall. It's a very powerful position. You're normally guaranteed at least one, especially for a player of his caliber.
Minute
Up
remaining.
there, you're able to drop off, find safety in the bomb site, and it enables you to have a four-man setup over towards A. Flashbang
Jail.
doesn't dissuade him,
What?
and he hits a beautiful shot towards Wonderful.
It wasn't even the front player. It was actually Wonderful who was aiming for that, right? That I think was what Wonderful was waiting for. He's waiting for the peak.
The high-value target is who he finds, the AWP player. 5-on-4. G2 can't afford to give this round up, but Hunter, he's given them an opportunity.
Nice bit.
Bits on high alert right now. He smokes off towards Library. They've got to deal with two players in towards that pit.
Here we go.
Bit's absolutely out of his mind at the moment. He walked through the smoke to find that one. They're going to take down Emma though. 20 seconds.
Bit.
on the clock. Bit's still out there. Still
Nice.
looking for the
Action
headshots.
off.
Nexa goes down
Richtig.
and JL comes up close and finds Hooksy.
2v2,
Bit's
the
finally
retake
dead,
is
but-
on.
Got to go for it.
Yeah, you have to. 2 versus 2.
No way!
niko, he finds it just as a second
Alex should be
smoke is
1v2.
deployed.
On the orb.
Alexi, not the sniper of
Please.
the team at all. The captain, look at to see if he could save the ship. Monesy walking into the other side and he walks right into it. He can't believe it. And through the smoke now, he hears it.
And
He
he's
knows.
kinda aware. No, he's not.
Run,
Make his
Alexi.
way out. He's around the corner. He's escaped. He might have done it, Henry.
Richtig.
Alexi nowhere to be found, and niko desperate. He hits the
Alexi.
headshot, but even with the kit, it's not enough time. 1 versus
Against
2.
his old
A
team.
sick clutch for the captain.
Oh, he
of
died as
Navi.
well. Niko
That's
went down
a
with the
tilter.
AWP. That is massive. Oh no, that means monesy potentially doesn't have the orb going forward. They couldn't afford to lose that round. They had the advantages. They had everything going in their favor.
One more round.
And then all of a sudden, Bit comes to life. He's been fantastic on this T-side performance. Niko did everything
I don't know
he
what the
could.
money is like.
Brought it back to a 2-on-2. Hit this stunning shot. Oh my God, what is that?
Even on the replay, I actually can't see what he saw. I have no idea how he got that. Whatever.
But Alexi B
The money is
clutches
bad.
outlanders.
2 pharmacies.
If ever there was a time
Single
to convert
M4,
this game
MP9s.
and steal away your opponent's pick, this would be it. They have to buy MP9s for masses. Niko taking matters into his own hands with the only rifle, takes significant
Good damage.
down to half HP. And Alexi B with the perfect weapon for the job as well. He's got the Mac 10, knowing there won't be a single helmet available for G2 here. Everything has been set up for Navi to end it right here, right now. They've got 5 rounds in a row so far. Surely they can make it 6, unless monesy can do something unbelievable with the FAMAS in middle.
They run into that Mac 10 and they find it for more than a couple of seconds, maybe even more for more than 1 second. They're going to get their heads popped. You're absolutely right. No helmets. What a disastrous way to get into this round. We'll see they're around the corner trying to degrade their
There it is.
There it is. Nexa absolutely exploded it in the corner. Oh no! How does that happen? A barbecue at the A bomb site. Monesy
Nice.
on the double kill. But still, it might not even be enough. Niko low from the earlier grenade and Hooksy. Coming in from the other side, he's real far away from the action. JL, you win this fight, you win this map. He's set up for it, patiently waiting, just slowly jiggling for it.
Oh, timing!
Niko, the timing is a bit
Richtig!
awkward, it doesn't matter. The 1 bullet potential there.
Hooksy
JL
1v3.
takes him down, and now
This
it's
ain't
on
happening,
Hooksy.
bub.
1 versus 3. They should
I don't know why
never
you're wearing
even
a
allow him to
suit.
get onto the bomb site here. Up at the graveyard, jumping in, shot in the
Hell
and
nah!
shut down. Navi picking up the map on Inferno.
JL, vamos.
Great team effort. But you have to
Fuck,
say
I
there
love
was one
G2 as well, but
individual shining brighter than
G2
the
versus
others.
Navi,
Bits
I'm not gonna
with a
fake
monstrous
friendly.
performance. Catapults Navi
That ain't me.
in the
I would
lead in this
never do
very
that.
Important best of 3, 12-9.
Lock
and
in,
he
Navi.
posts 20 frags, a dominating performance just when Navi need it.
The best way to
Jesus.
kick off this series for Navi, indeed stealing Inferno away
Last time
from
Navi
G2
won
and off the
2-1.
back
Let's
of
see if we
a
go to flat map
very
this time.
Strong offense. I find myself sounding like a little bit of a bird.
Chat.
Cockatoo, always talking
This was
about,
G2's
hey,
map pick,
what a
by
good
the way.
T-side. Oh, wow,
Navi's
great
Mirage
calling.
upcoming.
Wow, great problem solving. But it's happening time and time again. And off of a 4-0 start
Oh,
in the
man.
defense of G2, they crumbled
Let
and
me
let
see.
Navi come.
JL mentioned you in an interview.
Right?
I'll
'Cause
check
every time
it.
we do watch them play, we feel like they get
How do I
better
find it,
and
though?
better and better. The T sides are solid. Sometimes the CT sides can struggle a little
me
bit.
see what my blood's
However,
at.
as you can see on the round distribution right here, at the later stages of this game, despite
Here?
G2 getting off to a strong CT side, Navi found the rhythm, and at that
Telling jokes is maybe not my thing. I can interact with people,
What's
but telling jokes is maybe
Comic.
not my thing. I can interact with people, but when people are staring at me, I get kind of lost. I have a little pressure, a little nervousness. Being a comic is very hard. If people see it as easy, it's really hard. Right now, I don't. I have
Then how do I do it so well?
a trauma on my elbow, so I cannot do any bench press or anything involved like shoulder lift, any heavy weights. But I do some push-ups here and there. I've lost 8 kilograms, by the way. So in 2 months.
Boss.
Ooh. I think he's a fun guy. Maybe a little over-exaggerated at times. But
What? Says you! Says you! Every time you get a 1v1. And the camera, are you kidding? Nah, bro, nah, that's crazy. Coming from that's crazy.
gets a lot of eyes on him. I think he's a chill dude. Honestly, a good-hearted one.
Oh.
And I like him.
I think it was a question.
Why
What
does
is
he look like that? Yo, chill, bro. Love you too.
your favorite Finnish word now when you have started your studies with Alexi?
One of the most obvious ones is Dittu. I hear that Alex is screaming every single time he dies. Face the premium, he doesn't do that in the team. But also I know one more word. It's not good. I don't know the correct translation, but Pipeli. Pipeli.
Peepily.
Yes, 100%. I think Wonderful is a great player. Navi is a great org. Navi is just a great opportunity to prove your worth, improve, play the best tournaments, and show what you're capable of. Pipeli.
What means
No.
peepily? I don't know what that is. I only know Vitu. Anonymous with the fucking zifted. Kuss. Whoever's doing that, I appreciate that. Kuss, Habibi.
LXB's vision for
Why'd you
Counter-Strike
give the sub
meld
to
together.
Bit?
What you saw right there was a classic
bro.
old Navi round where they would always run down the clock. They would come into the bomb site with 10, 15 seconds left of the round. Not something LXB did practice that much in G2, not something he did often in OG either. So that's a bit of the Blade DNA within Navi as well. I like how
Try
you
to
mesh them
hashtag
together
Original
sometimes, and apparently you get a good Navi
Listen
playing
to
out.
Pim,
And what you
please.
also depend on
Mirage
when
is
you're gonna
upcoming.
Run down the clock like that is an
Last
entry
time
tag
we
or an
2-1.
ability to have that instant
This
headshot.
could be
And
a 2-0.
Bit seems to be that
Our
guy.
map is
We're
coming up.
obviously putting a whole lot of scrutiny around him.
Listen
We
to
know
Pimp,
it's
you
been a
will
little bit
need
hit or
this
miss,
crucial
but in
information
this
from
game, once
Mirage.
again, I
60
think Henry
seconds,
gave
I
him
will
the
be back.
praises he deserved.
Starting.
Very strong performance from Bit.
Do I make a
And
coffee?
Again, when I'm talking
I'm
about running down the
frosty
clock
right
and
now,
putting
it's
yourself in a
freezing.
dangerous position, you literally rely on a small,
Maybe a small
time
one.
to kill
60
window
seconds
for your
starting.
players. If people are
Now!
just spraying and being a little bit all over the place with their shots, it's not going to work out. You need someone to cleanly execute into the side. Bit's been that weapon.
He's a turret, and he's been a turret throughout the entire tournament. 180 in this game as well.
That's pretty good.
That's very, very impressive coming in from Bit. Now, the thing with him is that we've been seeing him play well in CS2. We saw in Sydney when they were playing with Blade, understanding the first audition for Navi. He was playing hearts out, some beautiful Counter-Strike. Next tournament, he was struggling a little bit. Next tournament, he was all right, then he struggled again. At this tournament so far, he's been consistent more or less in every single game, every single map. That was the type of consistency we saw when he broke into the scene back in 2020, 2021, where he was coming in as this prodigy who played some beautiful Counter-Strike. So I hope we get to see more consistent Bit, because if we have Imma playing well, we have Bit playing well, we have LXB and Blade all of a sudden fighting each other, maybe we have a Navi that we can start to take seriously when it comes to maybe going deep into playoffs.
Well, it's a long list of ifs, but I'm right there with you. I definitely see all of these win conditions kind of appearing more and more and more, which also explains why we are praising Navi and why we think they're on the upwards trajectory. Back to G2 for a little bit. I would like to give maybe some misplaced praises to hooksy in the sense of I think he's a very easy target. Whenever G2 is losing, you can usually tab in, basically look at the maths and say, ha, he's the one, he's the problem. I think in this game, he calls a pretty decent T-side coming back after what was a very complicated start from G2. I think individually, he did pretty okay. You could blame him for maybe a lack of movement on the CT side, but I'm for one thinking that I think players have responsibility all across the board to figure out what the hell to do on the CT side. I think this is how you play the high-level CS. And I don't personally think hooksy was a liability in this map, so I think it's only fair to salute him as well when he's doing more than what we maybe paint him or describe him to do.
I 100% agree. It's always easy to point at hooksy.
80 to ADR.
It's his fault. Yeah, 82 ADR is not bad. As you said, he kept them alive in the game as well. Had some decent calling, some decent individual output as well. I don't think this was a game down to Huxi. Again, you're looking to your Nikos, you're looking towards your Honda as well. Even Nexa, you know, the thing with that whole Nexa JKS thing, the more I think about it, you know, the more I think about it, we used to be able to praise JKS for some time being the best player on the server. He would have those games where he would take over the show. He would be the difference maker. Nexa doesn't have that ability. So it's one of those tools that has gotten missing from G2. And that means there's more responsibility on monesy, more responsibility on Honda, more responsibility on Niko. And we all agree Niko hasn't been at the same level. And Honda is far from his CSGO level as well. So it's basically only monesy at this point who you can rely on showing up every single time. And that's where I feel they miss JKS the most.
I would like your opinion on the following. I'm struggling between two opinions. One is the CT side was too disjointed from G2, and I think there should be better setups, better synergy between players. And the other side of me thinks, well, maybe that's how you're supposed to play. You just need to have stronger individual. You just need to have your Nexa being able to do more damage in the first line of defense. Because when your defense falls like this, it just looks like a castle of cards. And you're like, what the hell am I looking at? But the truth is that different from the very, very top level? Is it not about more kills from one position? Like, which way are you leaning?
I think so. I think we're leaning towards that, you know, a little bit more output individually in certain positions. I'm also open to the idea that maybe you bring Nexa to play on the smaller bomb side together with Niko, and you bring Huxi away from that one, or you try to change up the internal positions a little bit. I think I've seen enough now for G2 on the CT side of Inferno to say that they are struggling quite a lot. The T side is still decent, you know, they can still get the job done once in a while, but I don't know what it is. I'm just getting to a point where I feel like the more I watch them play, the more I miss JKS, and usually that's not a good thing. It's like going back to your ex at some point where you get a distance relationship to that one, and then the more you miss her, the more you're away from him, the more you want to go back, and usually Matthew, it's not a good idea.
Well, guys, if you have some trouble in your relationship and seductions, just make sure to tweet at Jacob. Apparently, he's got plenty of takes on that one.
Not for free.
We'll get back in a few minutes. I don't really know where this is going, but I know we're going to a break. Map 2 after that.
Hunter, I would say the start to the season individually on your skill side, right, has not been probably where we saw you end last year with. I wanted to see, maybe you know a reason for that, what's going on?
I mean, it's CS2, like since the CS2 came out, I'm not performing how I want to perform and how people expect me to perform. I'm trying my best, I'm working to be better as much as I can, and my teammates are helping me, so hopefully I will be better today and start. Let's start today.
A better Hunter is obviously what G2 is hoping to see. He himself, of course, has higher expectation for him.
Yeah.
And he's one of these players where when he's doing what he's supposed to do, he might not be the headline of the newspaper because other people are going to be taking that kind of light. We're talking about monesy, we're talking about niko, but the truth is, when Hunter is missing and CS2 has not been kind to him, G2 definitely has a little bit of instability to it.
Especially when there's no JKS in the lineup. We just spoke about it before. They did take away individual skill and replaced it with maybe better mood, you know, more energy in Nexa. But when Honda is not playing well, then you're right. There's a lot of responsibility on towards niko and monesy. I can't help to feel that the playstyle Honda is having within the game is not suited for CS2 yet. It's a lot about swinging, little less about holding angles, etc., etc. That's where he was very good, especially CT side on Inferno. Usually also Mirage, he would show up, but it just haven't been the same Hunter for the past couple of months, and I'm sorry for that. You know, I hope he gets back on his right level, but right now it's not looking great.
Well, you said the key word, Jacob. You talk about Mirage. This is where we are going into this map too, and I don't want to be too dramatic.
Okay.
I know that losing this game does not send you to showdown. You have another chance tomorrow. That's granted. But the fact of the matter is, 2024 and Mirage for G2 has not been that great. We're talking about 6 rounds won in 2 games.
In 2 games?
In 2 games.
2 games.
I believe Guild Eagles and Sprout.
Yes.
13-3, 13-3 defeat. So it's been a little bit complicated. It's been rough around the edges. But the truth is, Navi haven't really played the map too much. When CS2 came out, they attacked it a whole lot, played it in Sydney a bunch, had some good results rather here and there. But we are yet to see how they look like right now. And if I'm trying to find a silver lining, the way Alexi out-called G2 on the T side of Inferno, I don't know if that fits Mirage. I think Mirage is a bit more messy, skirmishy, slightly less tactical, slightly less on timings. So maybe this could be a way for G2?
Maybe. I'm worried. I'm worried, I'm not gonna lie. One of the things Alexi did super well when he was in G2 and when he was in OG as well was his B executes. And I think he's going to find a bit of a weakness over towards that B side from G2. Honda playing on short, as we spoke about, haven't had the best time. The B anchor as well. He's going to need to have a wonderful time in order to make up for that loss. I think Alexi B is going to hit G2 with a lot of B executes, both fast but also late in the rounds. And if they can handle that, that could be it. That could be the one thing that's going to open up this game.
It's the anchors on the side of G2 that could be a little bit complicated. You're right. If you think about Huxi on the B side, if you think about Nexa on A as well, like these are positions like we know how much pressure can be put on them. So G2's back is now firmly against the wall. Navi put themselves in a very favorable position, winning that map of Inferno at the very beginning. They're now 13 rounds away from the spring finals and would be considered an upset. I'm leaving you in the very capable hands of Anders and Henry G.
Oh, you're too kind there, Matthew. We'll do our best. We'll see what we can do with this one as the long road to London comes to its logical conclusion now. We've got a couple more days left to play, 5 more slots available, and one of these 2 teams will be taking them. It's Navi putting their best foot forward on the first map, but we move on to Mirage now, where G2 are not known to be specialists as of late. Hunter has been struggling this series, been struggling this tournament. He's struggling with CS2 in general. They're in a lot of trouble right now as Navi are the favorites to close things out.
Yeah, a lot for them to pick up. The odds were almost even at the start, but now you can tell they're tilted towards Navi. That's over on GG Bet. And it makes sense the way that this has been playing out for the minutes. Really, potentially a tough second map that's coming up here for G2. We'd have to see a massive resurgence individually, and they need to shut down Navi early off the bat here. We know that Navi are going to be good on this one, so yeah, G2, they might have to take the long road to London if this keeps going.
Here we go then. The map pick of Navi to close it all out. For us to start believing in this project. Without Simple, of course. Everyone was so excited when this team was announced about losing their star player. A very capable replacement in the form of Wonderful. It's taken some time to come online. But here they are. 1 map away from the spring finals in London. Happening in June. Get your tickets now. As it will be G2. Starting on the CT side, 7 guns in their defensive setup. 2 sets of dual elites. No defuse kit. The analyst talked about the execution potential of Navi.
Oh my days.
They'll have a slight execution here. They're going to have a smoke and a couple of flashes.
Vamos.
Where the smoke lands is yet
Bro,
to be
Pimp
seen.
is tripping on his stack.
Right
JKS
now,
would have not
two
performed
people,
better.
If nothing else, are going to be in front of that smoke, right? It'll just be Nexa at most. You
9.
can throw that really cool
He's
new smoke
delusional.
that you can't even really be on top of the ticket.
He's one of them.
That lands on the CT spawn boxes.
Yeah.
Could be that one. Could be landing in connector.
Nah, bro.
A few options here.
Chad, I have a small
it's gonna
reducer,
be
bro.
towards connector
It is the second
instead.
coffee of the day. That's why I didn't
So
fucking
very,
overdo this
very
time.
tricky
Bang, you
fight
already know.
coming out.
Cheers,
3
my
people on
friends.
the bottom side.
Quick
Monesy.
2-0.
Alexi
G2 is
didn't
ass
know
on
what hit
Mirage.
him, but the return
You
is
heard
even
Pimp waffle
better.
about it.
Wonderful.
Wow.
2 shots and 2
4v2.
kills coming out for him. Hooksy and Hunter trying to take it close to the bomb side here, but they need some really swift frags to even get close
Wonderful.
to this one.
Hit him with
I
the
doubt
brah,
if it's
brah.
possible any longer, although Hunter's made a great case for himself. Hooksy also doing some work. The duelie's actually finding the kills. This is a bit awkward now. Running out of time.
What
He's nailed
HP?
just around
God,
the corner.
dude.
99 damage.
Oh, that's
Can you
such
believe
a
it,
filter.
Anders? Hunter's had to waste so much time trying to get close to him.
Please.
And now they need a quick kill. Bear in mind, it's planted for connector. You just got to have to hold on to it. Oh, he can't
Sticks
see
it, he
it.
sticks it.
Uh-oh.
9.
Oh, no, he's given it up. I can't believe it.
Only he didn't
He
rotate, bro.
thought it was. I thought it was.
Why did you do
Couldn't
that? He
jump
didn't
down.
have
He
sight
could
on
have
the
tried
bomb
to run
anymore.
for it up connector, but instead he takes the long shot there, and he's unable to stop the bomb from getting defused. What a retake. That's what, a 2 versus 4 with dualies, and they actually make it work.
Oh, that is a nightmare for NaVi.
We
Look
had
how
that.
hard they had to work. They get 3 kills on the A site, a clean plan. You've got them on the back foot, and you let them
Check.
back into it. Oh, that's blowing my eardrums out, but
Really, bro?
I'm here for it. Well done,
Gonna
to
yodel
Hooksy.
at us after that? You're down the map, bud.
Who needs hearing anyway?
Nah, bro.
Wow.
Guys, enter
That
the
versus
prediction
Spanner
now.
in
I'm
the
gonna
works.
close it early
Like
on
you
a
said, there was almost
stack.
no chance of them winning that one. That's a
Enter
fabulous
now.
round from
I will
NaVi.
close it early.
A fantastic result for G2. They had no business winning that one. We go 1-0, but the bomb, of course, was planted. Wonderful with multiple frags can justify an AK-47. It
Touch
has
so quickly, bro.
meant he doesn't have a helmet. Up against these M4s
Nice
and MP9s
Cyrex
could
on
be
Mayonnaise.
problematic here. Very important round.
I think he got this one since the last
G2
game.
need to start building some momentum here.
Blood
after
was
giving
not
up Inferno
practicing
their
in
map
fucking
pick.
game. He was practicing on fucking skins.
And again, we heard the stats from the analysts there about just how dreadful of a time they've had at playing this particular map, G2. So if they can keep it going, if they can get off to an explosive start, who knows? Something could still happen, but the outlook is a little bit bleak at the moment. Ooh, Imma, I don't know how, but he finds the shot. He takes down Niko. Start of the round here. Nexa, long range, but might have a chance. He's going to get the 1 kill. Still a single player on the bomb side. Hunter with a lot of work to do. I think he was almost getting shot by his team there. He
Round
wants a
should be
double,
over.
a little bit greedy perhaps. Oh, it is not
No,
working out.
God.
Hunter denied the double.
Oh my god.
Oh, he tried everything there to get the absolute most out of the scenario. Hooksy can still win this, though. There's a world. But he is smoked off for now with no kit.
No kit.
He's got an incendiary as he bides his time. Calculating his
worried.
options here. Discussing with his teammates. You can see Monesy being very vocal. Giving him some suggestions here. It would have to be one hell of an incendiary. If he throws it on default, he will flush out the first player. But options
I think he's
are
out of
very
time.
limited, and I think it's done. You're right, I'll have to say the AK-47.
Oh, Hunter.
And it's 2 kills for Bit once again, carrying on with that amazing form we saw in Inferno. Imma with the all-important kill on Niko as well, through the smoke.
Yeah.
Upgrades to a rifle, gets a second kill, and Hunter, the most heartbreaking play you're ever going to see, really. He had everything going for him. Very high IQ moment, but when the spray started rattling off, he only connects with 1. This is the moment.
It's as soon as he clicks his mouse, the player moves forward. In that very second. Otherwise, it's probably a straight, just instant kill. And he can get the second one. The timing, to some extent, just very ridiculous from his point of view. Okay, well, they got
Chat.
the AK, they got the dualies, they got 2
Closed.
MP9s,
I
and
got
a
you.
CSET 75 on Hunter.
Bang.
Gotta say, it's one of the better CSET 75 players that's kind of still around. Third round here, and already Alexi putting some pressure on the bomb side.
Nice,
Imma,
Emma.
again, finding Niko this time at top mid, able to take him down. And look at
Why
this.
so early? I'm
Look
trying
at
to
this.
change to the better.
He has been phenomenal. A lot
Fuck
of
late
nice
closing, bro.
Oh,
movement
Nice
into the
JL.
bomb side, JL.
it's like you're wearing the wrong uniform. Hold on.
He confirms the round. There's nothing G2 can say about this one now. And that's like the worst case scenario. We always mention this in CS2 especially. Win the pistol, lose the second round follow-up, try and save some weaponry here, but aleXeB's on the hunt with the MAC-10. Rightly so.
Yeah, just save the... That's the prime objective. MP9 sure as well.
Oh man, I'm feeling too warm right now. The coffee is warming
valuable
me up.
for them at
It is
the
not
current
freezing
stage.
anymore. It is
Will be a
way
2-1 scoreline. And
Always.
again, we're sort of weaving a dream scenario for G2. If they come with the pistol, if they go on to like have a good start, then maybe, and you know, a lot of contingencies,
JL.
and if this happens, and so on and so forth. But the fact that they win the pistol and go straight on to lose like this is just devastating.
They do save a little, but they will have to do a lot with the saved MP9 and dual elites. That is all they've got.
Yeah, it's the saying of every middle manager: do more with less, right? Team.
I don't even know. Oh, they actually, to be fair, they did find an AK. I didn't catch that at the end, so maybe
Mayonnaise AK.
there's something to be said. Monesy, the kind of player that can have this impact. He did it on Inferno as well, right? It was the Glocks and an AK-47. He found the initial incisions. That was on the T side, however. Difficult to carry the round on the CT side when you're defending. You can't dictate the pace of the round.
Yeah, we fired half the workforce, but we expect to double the output for the year. Good luck, guys.
A lot of that going around right now, especially in our industry.
Yeah, the esports winter a little bit. We'll be back
Just
stronger.
gaming winter in general, it feels
Gaming
like.
winter, yeah, you're right.
The whole industry's been gutted.
Tech winter as well. Tech
talking about?
is getting slaughtered.
AI's taken over. And it's starting
Oh,
here at
has
Blast
been
as well,
gutted?
the AI predictor. It's a first sign
Yeah,
of
you're
things
right.
to come.
We'll get it. Niko's been fired from the round as well. Wonderful. He tapped him once. He clicked him
was
away.
hot.
Doink.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Foxy going to be very low on health. They know where he is. No real threat there. monesy, that long saved AK gets absolutely nothing done. Wonderful, just cleaning his way through the bomb
Flawless.
site. And Foxy going to be found. It's a flawless round coming out here from Navi. They're loving life for the moment. This is just looking very, very overpowering. Look at this.
I am fries, chips.
Yeah. Wonderful. We're learning more about this player. I don't think many people have talked about his rifling potential very much in the past.
No.
But today, we saw a 3 versus 1 on the B bomb side of Inferno. He has had pixel-perfect precision here on Mirage. Looking very capable.
Taz not happy.
Another one of these top-tier snipers that can do it all, which you kind of have to at this level these days.
Yeah, it's important. I think also another skill to have, unless you're like one of very, very few snipers, is also to kind of know when to stop by in the AWP if it isn't working, right? If you're having a day where you're just not really connecting with it, if you can switch into an M4 or an AK instead, and that works really well, then that can be a good follow-up, right? Probably some players where you would say they always have the ability somehow. But every once in a while, it might just be better to swap out if you're not feeling it. Speaking of snipers, and one of those, monesy, never a time where you don't want to see the AWP on him. And he's got it in this one. A lot of weight on his shoulders as they're down a couple of rounds here. And feeling uncomfortable on Mirage once again.
The analysts discuss this, Anders. aleXeB loves to execute on these bomb sites, especially when he's got the financial advantage. It's a stifling execution. niko goes down with nothing.
Oh my
Same
God,
story
it's
for
flawless.
Nexa. They are struggling. If
Chat.
monesy hits that shot,
This
maybe
is
there's
not
a
gonna
way to
happen.
fight back into it. But absolutely not this time. Ran over by the
Did you hear
utility.
Pimp Waffle?
0 damage inflicted.
On 2
by
maps, she took out
G2.
fucking a total
They
of
just
6
roll over
rounds on
and die.
Mirage.
In round number 5.
This ain't
How's that
happening,
even
bro.
possible?
Because that execution
They don't know
was
how
sick.
to play this
You're
map.
just traversing the entire
As
bomb site.
They had found so much space and scaled into the bomb site. As the smokes were blooming, the flashbangs were so overwhelming. CTs wall munching in the back, and Imma given the difficult task of finding a few kills here on the save. If he gets this one, amazing. He's really
NaVi on
hammered it
G2
home,
Mirage.
but I think that's
Against
enough.
Sprout and Guild
That will
Eagles.
call the end of the hunt. 4-1 though. aleXeB
Ouch.
has got the meeting out of the palm of his hand.
niko with 0 kills at the start.
He is having a rough one. He is getting
0 and 5.
first death every single round.
Yeah.
They're playing a very passive game. They have no swagger. 0 riz, you would say. We're not seeing them push
cool.
top or middle. They're just like the back of these bomb sites. waiting to be taken down.
Whereas Navi, on the other hand, they're...
Oh, that's so sick. So they Molotov those positions, wait for the CT to reside in the smoke. They think they're safe, then they nade on top of it and blow it open. That's all by design.
Exposed.
We're starting to see CS2 come to fruition now.
Yeah, and the timing on those kind of plays, it's so tight, right? You have a lot of time to actually pull it off, so it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, that's a super technical kill there. Like the fact they've coordinated that, like if they do defend themselves to the smoke, we blow it open, we've got a player ready and waiting with the crosshair on that smoke. Very smart. And we've got a 4-1 lead, but not out of the woods just yet. The money is relatively okay, considering they saved 3 weapons there and fended off the Hunt in the previous round. Speaking of Hunt, his Hunter. He's towards shore right now, delivers a nade towards underpass. 5 on 5, but more of a default spread this time from Navi.
They need to really wake up. G2 can't afford to sleep their way for the first part of this map. Nice shot, wonderful.
Niko's
taking
getting
down
fucked in the ass.
He's 0 and 6.
He is
The
having
Ted
a
is
rough
gonna come
one.
in.
Monesy, though, when there's a will, there's a way. He can recover these sort of
Nice.
scenarios, as demonstrated by that fantastic shot.
Niko's not a good
Mr.
rage player.
Wonderful, but the CS2 mechanics ringing true once again. Monesy, a lot of pressure coming his way. Doesn't hit that one, and they've got some space to plant now.
And he knows they're coming in from Connector. He can't stick around. There's a huge threat that they're going to be really close to him, so another 4 versus 3 and another escape here from G2. They've already called it around. They don't want to stick around any further.
Okay.
No, this is such a bad idea.
Yeah,
you get that kill. It's so early.
It's done.
No. Double headshot as they throw away rifles.
And the AWP.
And the AWP as well.
Oh, that's always the worst thing. You and I have had this conversation so many times. You get one of those kills, everyone's like, hold on, maybe. And then you go through the position. It's called murder hole for a reason.
It is called murder hole for a reason. They forgot about it. Oh, nice shot from Hunter.
Oh my
days. But they lose every single rifle. I don't know. This is looking very grim. G2, I don't know why they made that call. They've been hitting the Benjamin too hard.
Benjamin buttoned out of their mind. Imma, he can't believe his luck. It's a little bit of a hollow victory at the end with all 5 players going down, but the money is going to be so low for G2. It shouldn't be much of an issue here. Alexi B actually probably happy with that. He gets to bring out the MAC-10 once again. Smoke down.
Yeah.
And towards B we go. This will be that execution the analysts were discussing.
What does it mean?
B.
This is where you just have to really appreciate Alexi and how much he's just in control of this, right? He doesn't have a lot of kills in this game right now, but he's absolutely wrecking G2 with the calls left and right.
Oh, lost
There's one, and that's plenty enough. No defense on the bomb side. They could just save again. And there's no reason for them even to show up to the bomb side, really.
Wow.
This is, I mean, maybe you can try and lock them in, sacrifice some of these pistols for an AK or 2 if you feel really good about it, but you're not going to be winning the round. 6-1 for Navi.
Nah, they were.
A suffocating start to Mirage.
Oh my days. Someone needs to throw in the towel. They're not defending themselves out there.
Yeah, true.
Where's the referee?
You can't knee people once they're on the ground. Like you gotta stop.
All right, Hunter.
Niko's
Maybe you can steal
0-7.
away
Fuck, man.
something here.
I feel
They're
bad.
gonna check it though.
Like these are my boys as well, just not right now. You understand?
Ah, that's a I was gonna say, I'm not sure. Is the ladder room safe on B bomb side? I don't think so.
We know now.
We know now for sure. There we have it.
This is tough.
Keeps him modest at the very least. It wasn't a completely open shut case. He gets 2 CZ kills towards the end. But it will be 6-1 on the T side of Mirage as Navi making fantastic progress towards London.
Second time.
Halfway there now. Second time out. twistzz, what have you got for us? That partial buy led them to nothing. They've got maximum loss bonus. Now bear in mind, Anders, G2, believe it or not, won the pistol. And they're 6-1 down.
Damn.
Niko yet to frag. He's 007 right now.
And it was... oh, no.
Mr. Bond has arrived. You don't see it too often from him.
Oh, no, you don't. Really rare that you get a truly bad game out of Niko.
Let me check
They're shocked on this one. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to recover.
What?
Having themselves a party. They're enjoying themselves.
Sometimes
way
you
too
see
much.
someone at 0-7. Yeah, 30 ADR, 40 ADR. 6
Couple
ADR.
of shots from niko just to see if he can clear the smoke.
Nothing
with a
goes for him
rifle.
right now.
Alexi sneaking on through. Grenade touches him a little bit. Not a big deal if he can
That's
take this
insane.
space. Look at how far
Oh,
ahead he is.
God. That's a lot of space. That's unbelievable. They got the opening frag and Alexi B in one of the most prominent positions on the map for the T side.
Did he wallbang Hunter? I think he did. I think Bit just absolutely
Yeah,
wallbanged him.
I think you're right.
No.
That was towards short, wasn't it?
Say it ain't so.
I think you're exactly right.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the evidence.
Well spotted, Anders.
We've got the CSI crew out
Yeah.
looking for bullet holes.
Enhance.
That is so annoying.
Oh, God. And that's the only player that's fragging right now.
Yeah.
Hunter's at the top 8 and 5, and that's the way he goes down. If we can catch that replay, I know it's a tall order, but please, let's try and get it.
G2 just crushed in Navi.
So he had to. I see what's happening. They've got no helmets, so he must have just caught him in the head. Like first put it on the
Instantly,
spray,
yeah.
then finished him off.
Oh,
that's why I don't think
Classic.
I've probably seen it before, but I can't
it's
recall.
rare.
All right, there's a dink, but not much of one. Hooksy thinks he's probably done 80 damage, but no, 25. Talk about those B splits, and Imma's gone down.
Okay.
Leveling the playing field here. 4 and 4. NaVi.
Yeah, but all the danger is here, right? Hooksy, niko at the bomb site. They're alone. The backup is never going to get here. They either defend this and win, or they're going to be saving the round once
Come
again.
on.
They can just
Hooksy,
can't
mama.
get here in time. Hooksy
Niko.
trying to stay alive. 15 seconds left where the headshot is there. And again, they're blocked out. A 2-on-3. Maybe you try and throw monesy in. It is a massive risk to lose this AWP. But again, you're so far behind right now that you're in desperate territory. You got to try something.
You haven't got a kit, though. What can you do?
No, I don't think you can do anything, unfortunately.
It's over.
There's another round when NaVi are just so far ahead in every
Bro,
way that matters.
I found a G2
Wonderful,
fan.
taking down Nexa. monesy kills. He can't win the round, but he
G2 throwing ass. I'm finished. What is G2 doing, man? We are back. Muga, niko. Come on,
It just looks too
G2.
easy.
0.
Let's have a look.
Kick him. Kick Nexa.
Oh, God,
We
yeah,
lost
right in
Shake
the
as
head.
with cancel prediction. G2 are I by power. All in.
Yeah, whatever, I
Kick
guess,
Nexa bot.
One of those
Kick
games.
this donkey. I
G2
changed
are
my
so
mind, mods.
flat here.
Kick
I see
Nexa.
nothing that's
I said cancel
inspiring.
prediction. I changed my mind.
Pull this one back, like,
Oh my
it's very
days.
default round.
Nah,
No one's
I'm not
taking
watching
initiative,
this.
there's no
That's the
aggression.
final strive.
No one's
That
really
was the
popping
last
off.
message he
They've
typed.
done nothing since the pistol. The money's wrecked
Oh
again.
my days.
They need to
He
steal one
hasn't
of these
typed
round
since.
Anders.
He actually
This
stopped
has to go
watching.
in their favor. To reignite this team, they need to find some deagle shots. 7-1. Oh, God, that's why they're doing him like that. Get that off the screen. He'll get a kill.
Done him dirty.
Get it off. Thank you.
That's funny. Yeah.
What's Shell doing?
I mean, everyone in their career at some point or another has to have one of these games. Happens to everybody. I've seen games where Simple has
Man.
0 kills and a half.
Hey.
And it's happened.
Problem is,
0-8.
Sneaker's got 6 ADR. Like he's really struggling out there. He's not even getting any bullets off before he goes down. That's the problem.
Bro, he hit like 2 bullets
All right.
this whole game. Like actually.
Down but not out.
Driller.
They can find 3 rounds total. There's still a chance, but let's see if they can get anything done here. niko, if you're going to wake up and arrive in this second map, we need it to be right now.
Yeah, had a real chance
Oh!
here. He misses that one. Being able to just duck under it. And now the rest of them are starting to show up. monesy, the only one to answer back yet. He's got 8 kills. But he's not going to be getting another one in this one.
Yeah,
Double kill so far.
That gives up the information as to where Hooksy resides. Hunter's in a smoke or something. Where is he? There's so many like little opportunities that aren't coming to fruition. But niko looked like he was good for the initial kill.
So over.
Doesn't land again. Hunter swings out, could deny the plant. Oh, dinks him, doesn't quite get the kill.
I've never seen this.
It's really unfortunate.
Is there a chance that they've put blanks in all his guns?
6.0
Maybe,
Is it
yeah.
banter, you know, like
Honestly,
a funny joke?
it looks like it. So that was the partial buy. They will have money again. We've got to start seeing some confidence here. niko is down 0-9. Oh, this is rough. About as rough as it possibly gets.
Zaza!
Let's fucking go.
Alexi's in his
Yeah,
element.
man.
We talk about some of the careers of some of these players, but Alexi's had a really long
Here we
journey
go.
to get here.
Anders, we're seeing some initiative.
Oh, the flashbang comes out, though. The counter flash is so good, and of course, it had to be Niko, the first victim in the middle. It's so painful.
Wow.
Wonderful. Landing a good
dead.
shot, but at least hooksy. There to
0
reply.
damage in round
Still,
once
the
again.
pressure is on.
Bro.
The A bomb side is under attack once again. monesy. Good little flick here
No
to take
way.
down Bit, and it's a 3 versus 3. Alexi, he's hearing it. He knows who one of them is. They know where monesy is as well.
Oh!
It doesn't matter. He's so lightning fast, isn't he?
Okay.
Otherwise, the position for Alexi there was pretty sick.
Ooh,
That's the bomb as well. hooksy takes down Imma, and
JL
there's
in a
trouble
1v3.
now. Navi alone is JL. This should
Doesn't
be
have
their
the bomb.
round.
Should be impossible.
monesy and hooksy, the ones to carry them through it. That
wow.
should seal the deal. Detected and wounded is JL. 8-1 is the scoreline. They have to convert this round. I can't even picture a world where JL finds a kill here. The G2 are known to give up some disastrous situations sometimes.
Bro, I've never seen a Niko
He
game
knows
like
there's
this.
a chance he can
Has
have
he
a
ever
slight bit of
finished a
impact,
game at
maybe
0?
A kill, maybe 2.
Keep the morale as low
Like
as
Nafani?
possible, right? Just whatever you could do here.
Take the AKs out of their hands,
Probably
something
not.
like that.
Yeah, it all counts. It really does. 20 seconds. So, yeah, no chance of winning the round. Bomb is just so far away from any of the sites here. Gonna turn his back, and Nexa will be able to pick up a second kill of the game for Nexa.
Taz trying to cheer up Niko.
Did Niko get his first jump?
Nope.
Fuck.
He died at the start right here.
Oh. Okay,
We're
well,
going
at least they
down.
managed to stick the
5.4
landing.
ADR.
They won the pistol, Henry.
Finally,
Oh my
yeah, that's
days.
true. That is true. But bear in mind, they've been so
Oh!
conservative on the CT side so
This
far.
is a picture for
They've
gods.
not initiated any pushes. They've had no real
Bro,
set pieces on the CT side. But now, there it is.
that looks like a fucking
They
AI
lose the
fake.
first kill, but they convert the round. We'll take it. Round 11, penultimate round.
This
of
is
this
the round,
first
Niko.
half. We said 3 would do. One more round.
Niko.
Until that total. Niko, still happy to go toe to
Zero to
toe.
nah.
Oh God!
Give him a break.
I'm not gonna say it.
Give him a break.
It's fine. hooksy is playing well. He can bring this one back.
Yeah, Hunter.
Oh, maybe he can't. They've got the 4B bomb side.
Yeah, I mean, like, kills is one thing, but the fact that Alexi is just having absolutely free reign of what's going on the map. Like, wherever he puts
Guys,
the troops,
they're
it's pretty
playing
much the right call
4v5.
every single time. They get the entries.
0-11 is bad,
Every
yes.
afterplan
Go
looks
on,
impossible.
But sometimes
Whoa,
you see
Hooksy.
0-11, they have like 40
Yeah.
ADR. They hit a nade every
Do
round, you
more.
know?
You can't really, I mean, you can't
Zero
save any
damage
longer.
done.
3 versus 3. This is one of the best chances you're going to get. A bit off angle. Very, very hard to clear out of here. One good flash might do it,
ridiculous.
but it's going to be the spray down. Bit with a headshot to take down hooksy. Continuing,
again.
and Nexa is next in line.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you early?
The heartbreak continues. Navi
Raging
on
Niko
9.
doesn't deliver.
They saved him on a
I told you,
MVP
Kurt.
at the very least. Final round coming up next. What an absolute disaster. Niko, you got to give it to him. Like he's trying, he's throwing everything he's got at them.
Yep.
But he goes down to 0-11 now. One more round. Bit. And the problem is they got that one kill from hooksy, and again it invites him into the bomb side, Anders. They lose 2 frags. They save the orb, sure, but would have liked a lot more.
I'm going to say the same thing.
Can't believe this, probably.
Go on.
This must
We
feel like
said
a
it
bad
for,
dream.
We said it for Vitality, right? Have this game now if you're Niko and not at Katowice or not at the major.
At least
Double
30
ult
damage
setup
done this
here for
round.
the
Let's start
CT
simple.
Side. As G2 try
Hit a
everything they
decent nade,
can
we're
to
done.
get a third round of the board. It's very tricky for them right now. Nexa will get one there. monesy wiped out. The spray continues. Bit back with another
Niko.
double kill. 3 versus 4. And grenades are raining down. Niko
on, Niko.
having to do any kind of damage at all right now. Can he get a kill in the round? He's certainly
at 0
trying.
damage.
Oh, God.
There we go!
Might have to be through the smoke.
ADR just doubled.
Whatever it takes, whatever it requires at this
There we
point.
go.
Bang!
There it is. He's taken down Imma. A bit of redemption for him in a 3 versus 3. Bomb delayed on the plant. Not getting it yet either.
That was insane.
Yeah, Niko's giving them something to work with here. It's going to be difficult to get this bomb planted. Hooksy's got the AWP in towards CT spawn. 3-on-3 with Bit. 2 frags, sure, but he's only got 18 points of health. We're sub 1 minute. Who will make the next move? There's no further utility on the T side. Apart from a flash and an HE, they can't segregate the bomb site. Waiting for a mistake. Who will blink first?
No!
Wonderful. Goes down, a missed shot, slips by the wayside. should be enough here. We said 3
JL!
should be enough.
JL!
JL with a sensational sequence with the
He wins
AK-47.
these.
Knows exactly where Hunter resides. They've had a disgusting half so far.
Bro, we're just farming
They
clips
need
in
this
this
one to
game.
go in Hunter's favor.
This
He
is
sneaks
not
out
the
of the
G2.
smoke. Surely outpositions him. And when there's a will, there's a way. It wasn't a pretty half,
He
but at
had
least
that.
they post 3. G2 on the back foot.
I've never seen G2 like this. How many pieces of utility can you buy at the beginning of the round? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Wichtig. Running an edge, we have none during the game, by the way. Bang. This is most likely the last half during this best of 3. After this chat, just so you know, what player won the most major titles? Dupree, no? Or Device, or Magisk. Shit. I don't know. Oh, I knew it. Chat. Right after this, Liquid vs FaZe Clan. twistzz went from FaZe Clan to fucking Liquid. Name the skin, Daybreak. This will be weird shenanigans. This will be an interesting game. FaZe Clan hasn't been playing the best recently. Lost to Gamer Legion, for example. We were the #1 team in the world. Not anymore. Now it's Vitality. Vitality also playing sloppy. Nothing makes sense anymore. Before it ended, Blasphemy Fall final. What was FaZe's win streak? I fucking know. 19? Bro. Since 2020, how many different teams has Alexi been? Alexi. Yeah, G2 and 3. What? What teams was he on? What is the kill reward for getting a kill with the max 7? 900. Oh yeah, OG, true. NIP, true, how could I forget? I'm stupid.
Easy for now.
I'm actually fries today, bro. Yesterday's stream fucked me in the ass. Where's the map Inferno based? I don't know. It's shit as hell, so probably France. Sorry. I actually like France. Italy. Give me an actual hard question, bro. These are too easy. What is Get Rise? I don't fucking know. Just kidding. Christopher Alsond. That's Majula. Come on. Something tough. What player has the nickname The Sloth? NaVi. Bang! Something hard. What British player did big sign in 2018? Smooya. We need Smooya back at BG. Mantu's inconsistent. Smooya consistent. Consistently good. I'm just kidding.
We said they had to get 3 rounds. At least that dream is realized. The second half.
Nah, but I want to see Smooya in tier 1, bro.
To
Like,
say the very
on
least.
pro play.
Let's get
He
into
has
it.
what it takes,
Shall
sure.
we?
It looks like an impossible task that's ahead of them right now. Individually, they haven't really shown up. I mean, I think Hunter and monesy tried to do a little bit here, right? 11 and 8 kills, or actually 8 kills on HooXi, 10 on Hunter. So they had a couple of players, but obviously it was a dreadful first half here. NaVi, they're just a couple of steps away from making their way into London.
Oh my
we'll
God,
see if they can do it on the CT
11
side.
to 1.
It's never that easy, though.
No.
I like it.
Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is locked in CS2 especially. G2 with 5 players here on the A side of the map. Talk about execution potential. Double smokes, Molotovs as well. No CT presence and no kit. They've made the right call.
Bit blowing open the smoke. Not even trying for the damage with the grenade, but it's monesy on the return instead. That creates the space, that creates a bit of room for them to put the bomb down.
Don't have a kit right now.
5. There's no kit in play at the moment. This should be G2's round every single time. Jail quick with the return, 4 on 4, but again the clock is really ticking against them now.
There he is.
Niko is back, baby.
Kills. He's absolutely rocking this one. Again, individually he had 1 kill in the first half, so picking up a couple here, whatever it takes, just get him back online.
Down but not out. G2, very impressive pistol, full execution, found an open sight. niko
Damn.
triples his frag count in 1 round.
Why does he have a Falcon's colored cross
Let's see
here?
whether they can keep it going. There will be a full eco
Hold
up
up.
next for Navi. Just a few rounds away from booking their place at the spring finals in London. B-Stack. If they
Full
lose
eco.
this one, Anders,
Don't.
I'm done. I'm out. You have to do this alone.
Yeah, I think
Oha.
that's fair. That's reasonable.
Oha!
The rest of it if it happens, but looks like they've managed to chew up a little bit of a stack going on. They did lose a couple of players, Jail and Bit with a kill each, but they survive the stack cap. Well, we get to keep you around, Henry. I'm happy about that.
That's true.
I didn't want to lose you so soon.
That was the full eco. We do have the buy coming in for Navi
Bro,
next.
FaZe versus Liquid is
G2 though, this is
nuclear,
what they
chat.
had to do.
Nuclear.
Convert those 2 rounds. Need the third as well. Need momentum. You can see that gap is closing rapidly. 9-5 now. M4's deployed. Galil's in the hand of Huxi and Nexa. Helmet watch
Tomorrow?
as
No,
usual.
right after this.
There's only 1 in play.
Brother,
So the
how often
Galil's
do I have to mention
very
it?
potent in this particular round.
Ah.
Lone.
Yeah, definitely something that Navi have to keep the back of their minds too. Don't take too many crazy fights, even if
That's
it's
sexy
hearing
AK.
on the other side. Bomb drop further back, which is quite standard. Alexi giving us a masterclass on how to call that T side.
What's that name
We'll
tag?
find out if Huxi can show us some of the same flair here. Nade going down to the top of connector. But a nice little boost going on over the other side. I kind of like this. Alexi making the jump up. I don't think they have any idea. Hunter
Alexi.
up on the bench here, but he's not even looking for that elevated position. So the flashbang,
Oh,
it's a
no.
long and difficult spray, but the
Hard to
idea
hit.
was good.
Bomb.
Still works out for him on the other side. A bit of a crossfire setup,
is so
and
done.
they absolutely tear it apart in the middle.
niko 1v3.
G2 left with just niko and 45 seconds here.
Everyone knows niko, he'll often be found in the Palace. If he's the last player remaining on the T side of Mirage, you can take an educated guess. That's where he'll be residing. Ah, that momentum I spoke about. They did need
Fuck.
to carry that forward.
I feel bad seeing this.
Doesn't
Jan.
work out for them. Wasn't a very close round in the end. They try to get through connector. They get a couple of kills, but JL, wonderful working in
Why not
tandem.
ban
mowing them
Mirage?
down, applying pressure from short and connector. Final timeout here for
Last
G2.
best of 3 they avoided Mirage.
You know, honestly, also
No way
a
our
good
other map
position
is
for
worse
Navi
than
to be
this.
in, right? They had 2 at
sorry,
Catwalk. They
there.
were trying to do the boost. They had 2 on the other side of connector. That's 4 people in the middle. So a good read in that sense for the CTs to kind of guess that it was going to be some mid-control
So
coming out
overpass
from
worse than this?
G2.
Theirs? Oh, shit.
Is it all said and done, Anders? Time will tell. G2 won't have a whole lot in terms of resources.
Honestly, the problem isn't... obviously, the scoreline is a problem. But it's more like the flat feeling that's coming out here for G2. If they had
their eco
a little bit more umph here, then I would say, yeah, you can make back a 10-5 scoreline, right? But it's the
Full eco.
It's that strange feeling.
This is Taz's call.
Next
He
up,
called
Eagle.
that timeout. They're looking death straight in the face. And they've taken a Glock eco. Objective here, get the bomb down.
Maybe saying, Huxi, you drop the ult for monesy next round, and then we'll win from there. He's got a lot of money, Huxi.
Yeah, true. They get 1900 next round, so he could bring it out.
Yeah.
It's a shot. He can get Kevlar and the AWP, swap it with monesy. I think that's
Who won the first? You
a
can
very
see it at
wise
the
and
top.
informed
The blue thing right there, you see?
decision they've made.
Navi upper map.
Just close to getting a kill there. Again, just get something. Change the atmosphere on the team if you can at
Bang!
all. Jail up above, sending them to their graves. 3 kills for him in this one, as Navi get to 11 rounds. They're 2 away from booking a second spot here in London, right? We already have Vitality sent there.
Yep.
We're looking for
When
more.
does G2 play?
Plenty more action after this series as
I
well,
don't
ladies
know.
and gentlemen. I would say the headline fixture of the day. Liquid versus FaZe coming up next.
Yes.
That is going to be so much fun.
I'm excited for that game.
Yeah, that's
Me
going to be
too.
great. Then we got Virtus Pro versus Big. Oh, that's going to be a slow-paced game, to say the least.
BG
There should
2-0.
be pretty good pick, actually looking much better this tournament as it's gone on.
Mantu was out of control yesterday.
He was
so sick to see
really
him
good.
play.
Our savior.
I was hyped up.
They 2-0'd Cloud9. That was... No one saw that coming. Like, Big have
And
been
now-
pretty woeful this year.
Don't you dare!
But they're on the comeback. Let's get back into this
There
one.
were people seeing that coming.
Yeah. All of the work still
I
ahead
know
of
one of
G2.
them.
So monesy did get the AWP, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I think that's part of the decision making here. Maybe it's also twistzz kind of wanting the team. It's early on in this team, right? So you want to have them rely on the defaults. You don't want to have to just go crazy.
You want to stick to the game plan rather than Hail Marys.
Yeah. Because again, they have a whole year to build into here, so...
Well, that gives up the fact monesy's got the orb. That's going to change the dynamic of the round here.
Oof.
He doesn't get the opening pick. Time is ticking. Imma in towards that connector. Completely smoked off. They start to try and get into said connector themselves.
Yeah, they're kind of...
Oh, he's in the window, my bad.
Rotating a little bit closer, though, on the CT side. Smoke up towards the A ramp. We'll see if Wonderful wants to take a look. It's Alexi going down early. monesy. That's a really, really important shot. Deep in towards the B bomb side. Bit will take down niko in return, though, and now they're trying to push her. That's the bomb.
Nice
all the way
bit.
committed towards the benches. monesy, yeah, he's doing great work on the wrong side of the map at the moment. Hunter gets one more. 19 seconds left, and a 2 versus 1 now. Trying to see if he can make his way back.
10 seconds
Hunter.
to plant. He has
He's got
the bomb.
first one. He's got 10 seconds left. Tries to put up that Molotov, but Imma's in the middle. Both players here.
Get available.
a couple
Nobody
of
has
kills
ulti.
each,
Oh
and
my days.
Hunter
Imma!
making the jump. He comes back for more, trying to catch Imma off guard, but now swapping out for the M4.
Full defuse might be on the cards here. We'll have a look. Imma is willing to challenge in towards CT spawn 1v1. This is for map point.
Wow,
Oh, he
he's
still
quick.
gets it. He was going for the full defuse.
He was. I can't
That's
even,
crazy.
He did it to it. He should have been dead. I don't even know how he gets the gun out in time. What? Imma, 3 kills. I need
The
a replay
fuck?
from his point of view. How does that work?
I have no idea, bro.
Replay.
Like, he's going for the full defuse. Hunter made the correct call. He challenges him. How does he get the shot off?
I actually don't know. I have no idea. I need a replay.
Oh, I feel sick for Hunter.
So that's the guy.
Ticking. He's listening.
Full defuse. He's committed to it.
Hey!
Oh, we have to find. Somebody has to find that from Imma's point of view.
Yeah, let's get on it. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we might have our second team for
It's
London
done.
already decided. Wonderful, will crack things open.
It is
Imma
so
trying to
done.
close them down. 3 frags.
My
found.
days.
G2 have rolled over
Chat,
and
this
died
means
here.
G2
on Mirage.
versus who?
Not their best look.
Astralis?
A pretty shambolic performance. Couldn't get things going. Showed no signs of confidence on the CT side. And now, poor old Nexa. He'll have to win a 1 versus 5
Next time you
in
win
the
this,
process.
I'll give
I think
away
we know which way this one is going now. NaVi,
$100,000.
congratulations.
Nice try.
They are the next team
My
on their
days.
way to the spring finals in London. A fantastic team effort throughout.
G2.
They 2-0 G2 once again. Very
Mirage should be your
performance.
permaban.
niko,
I'll give you that advice for free.
on Mirage today.
Need more advice,
The
you have to
team
pay.
will have to come back tomorrow and try their luck once again. But for now, the next floor goes to NaVi.
GG's in the chat.
It is going to be a day to forget for G2 Esports
Fuck,
and for
man.
niko specifically. There is no way around it. But I refuse to make this all about a failure. I would much rather celebrate NaVi and the counter-strike they've put forth once again. They keep
NaVi
surprising
played
us.
well.
Maybe that's not even the right term to put through. Very strong Inferno, able to steal it away from G2 and here in command. Absolutely
FaZe versus
outclassing their
Liquid.
opponent.
Coming
I
up
think without
any
a
minute
doubt,
now.
This is the best
Yeah?
we've seen from NaVi
Be
in
ready.
a very long time. Without a doubt, it's the best
Very
we've seen
exciting
from NaVi
games.
with this current iteration, with this current roster. As you said, in control from start to finish. Sure, you can argue the
twistzz'
first map could have gone
old
both ways a little
lineup.
bit. It was G2's map pick, but here in Mirage, it was NaVi all over. Alexi B had a game plan. The players had an idea of what they wanted to do, and they executed that to perfection. Yeah, we've been speaking about G2 struggling a bit lately, but taking down G2 2-0 in this fashion, that's a massive result for NaVi, who then qualifies for the spring finals.
They are in London indeed, Jacob. You are right. And you know what? G2
was
being so absent pisses
a
me off just a
stomp.
little bit because I don't know if I have to take something away from NaVi. And I don't want to. I want to say that this is just great Counter-Strike, great calling. I want to celebrate Bit, wonderful for having these performances. But at the same time, I have to address the elephant in the room. When you have niko who has a historically bad map, the rest of the team look dejected. This is something that we have to consider, right? I don't think ignoring it is the right way to go.
Both things can be true at the same time, Matthew. Both things can be true. I think G2 played a horrible game of Counter-Strike.
Don't blame the mouse, buddy.
Had a